or then you're flying normally.
And then you have to remember, you have to fall a lot of 40
And
feet
we're back.
before
Sorry,
you're in
I'm having
danger.
some technical difficulties with my stream deck, but we are back online. Welcome back to the Cordial Hellions.
Sounds
I got
good.
a picture of the
Episode
pilot here.
9.
Looking cool, doing pilot things.
I will leave that up for now.
Sleeping.
Sounds good.
CD half asleep watching that.
Okay.
That's
So,
how it usually goes.
welcome back.
All the gear, basically.
It's been like
It's a
3
straight
weeks
line,
since
it's
we
just-
last met. It's been a hot minute.
Something
A
like
little bit.
So,
Here's the plan.
Michael, you doing the recap again, like always?
sure.
Please do.
because yours was so fantastic last
It was
time.
amazing, wasn't it?
So good.
Yeah, so good. So after talking about our cosplays for a good bit and what we're doing and projects we're working on and Renaissance Fair, we actually got into the game.
Oh yeah, we played with not real swords, right?
Yeah,
Not real
completely
swords.
Oh, was that
not
the
real swords.
last time we met?
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
Huh. Okay, so I was here for it.
Yep.
Yeah, you just showed. You were not here.
Okay. No, you were in, I think, Florida.
Chris showed up late, and that's why
I wasn't even that
we were
late,
stalling.
Yes. Anyway.
No, but Lindor and his uncle, they talk in the throne room after our red mage escapes. They just start out-sassing each other. Like, we figure out why Lindor is the way he is, and it's a family thing.
Like, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
It makes a lot of
We get
sense.
Yeah.
But after talking things out and Lindor trying to, like, extort his uncle to get more money from the people who were robbed over the few months that he was gone, decided that's not an issue, so we're going to be knighted, and, you know, we come up with different things for everybody to do. I mean, let me see. Devo finds out he's going to be knighted and creates a Devo Day. Like, there's a festival in Devo's honor that he, like, paid for completely, like, spent, like, what, 100 gold?
Yeah, it
for,
was like
Bought
that
drinks
the
for
entire
everybody at
time.
a bar,
Yeah.
and then declared
bought
it
drinks
Devo
for
Day.
everybody,
Yeah.
like, just
It was like nothing.
went wild.
Oh yeah, and then people kept breaking in, and I was like, "Everything's fine, everybody. We're this is planned. We've got it under control." There's like this chunks of wall being blown out.
yes.
So.
That was the coming days, but Nick feeds people, and we go around and do spells and entertain people, draw upon, just start shooting fireballs like they're fireworks for fun.
Just don't be where it lands.
Yep.
Good times. Rest for a couple days, get our stamina back, kind of figure out the situation, you know, how big of a pit did Lindor's evil uncle get us in, and, you know, talk to the town, feed people, and after our ceremony, we got knighted, so, you know, we don't have to pay traveling taxes or whatever, you know, the stuff we avoid anyway.
By teleporting.
Yeah, basically.
Just so we can do it legally now.
Yeah, legally, we could be like, we're not paying that fine.
Yep.
We get knighted, we celebrate, and then we go back to the Cavern Tavern. Our big friend, John Baker, tells us, hey,
Jack Baker.
Jack Baker tells us he's franchising, and because, you know, he's worth so much money now, he took out a big insurance bill because he wants this franchise to succeed. So tells us about that, and about 20 minutes later, we hear this screaming, this panic, and so we open up the door, we see people fleeing, and so we let them in and send them out the back, and that's when the dragons show up.
Yeah, they basically...
I feel like that needs to be our slogan, and that's when the dragons show
Pretty
up.
much. That's usually what happens, or we show up to the dragons. But highlights of it were essentially Jaw Pawn trying to dodge out of the way of the breath. Was on one side of the table. He gets hit by a breath attack. He slides across the table right into the other breath attack, and he's like, okay, this isn't working. Slides back to the other side, gets hit by a breath attack, and then falls unconscious. That was
basically
that was a big highlight. But no, we take out the humanoid dragon. We get one dragon on the ropes, and then one's barely touched. You know, fighting on multiple sides, just magic missiles flying. You know, the inn's getting lit on fire. We rescue most of the civilians. Keelan sends her broom out to escort the civilians away, and the last dragon, realizing that, you know, his allies are dead and he's probably not going to win this fight, ends up giving us a warning before flying away, not realizing that, hey, you're in range still. So we all run out, shoot our best shot at him, and he lands, you know, some 2 blocks away, dead.
Yeah.
So that was basically where we left off.
Didn't I get that last hit too?
Because you said you were gonna roll max damage, which then I took away because we're not doing max damage anymore because that's dumb. And then you crit on that, which did double max damage and did like 85 damage.
Yep.
So
I got lucky.
He was basically, 3/4 health, and then in one turn he was dead.
None health.
Yeah, he was a dead boy.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
good
much
times.
so. So yeah, that's what happened. So you guys
Put out the fire. We did put
yes,
out the fire.
I think Japan pulled out and summoned his draconic spirit to do that, didn't he?
No, I just put the ever smoking bottle over there so there's no air from breath.
That's not quite how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
No, I think you got
Yeah.
Jopon used his.
Can you hear us, Japan?
Yeah, I think I did. I can't recall if I did or
Because
not.
I think he used his fancy little engraved board.
Yeah.
Not so fancy.
Not fancy. It was
I
very
think it
fancy.
exploded.
It was
It
beautiful.
was beautiful.
Yeah, because I made it.
Yeah. He used that to summon a giant ice dragon that was able to kind of freeze the place.
Yeah.
And it's in a warm enough season that it can probably stay. It'll thaw out quickly.
Yeah.
But it's enough to keep the fire from knocking the entire foundation down. So a lot of the insides will have to be replaced. But
Yeah, just some cleanup too and whatnot.
yeah, he's got enough money to pay for all that now.
Honestly,
Yeah, he
it
just
was
took
like
out
the
that
streets-
insurance, so now
those-
he's gonna get
those
paid
streets
out.
were pretty nasty, so we just cleaned them up for him. It's okay.
Yeah, a little bit. They got singed. What's that? Oh, okay. All right, but yeah, so that's
And then he took levels of exhaustion for that, but it was like 3?
who?
Japan took 3 levels of exhaustion to get a spell slot back.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
got
Two
I'm
levels.
on second level exhaustion.
Yes.
No, I think you took 3, but then we greater restoration 1 down to 2.
I think that is correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Yes.
Then we were gonna rest. We
I think that
leveled
was the
up.
plan.
That was the plan.
Yep. Where would you guys like to rest?
Probably not the Cavern Tavern anymore. We can probably.
Unless he's got a backup.
Yeah, he doesn't have a backup. He hasn't been able to move his money yet.
I
He's
bet
got
my
those
uncle would
years
let
of
us stay in the
payments.
castle for a night if we needed it.
We could stay anywhere we want. We're heroes, damn it.
That's one.
That's not a bad word. We've been over that.
Have we? I don't remember.
Can you say that on radio?
Yeah, you can.
So
Okay,
then
that is
it's
fine.
You
All
can
right.
say a lot of things on radio now.
You can say a lot, yeah. Well, it depends on what station too.
Yeah.
I mean, it could play over
If,
Christian station.
if you're
so I
on
think
Fox,
I'm okay.
if you're on Fox, you can say a whole lot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool. We leveled up last time,
Yes,
right?
you did.
We're,
We're
so
now
we're
level
all 11.
Yes. Which you already should be.
Okay. Yep. I'm trying to remember what I got. I know I got.
You didn't
I-
get anything
I
too
maxed out
fancy.
What did I max
Dexterity.
out? I think it's
That was level 10 though.
That was 10. That was an 11.
Where did I get an 11? I don't know. I think I got some sort of.
Level 11's not too exciting.
Yes.
You
Was
can
it
just go
reliable
to a.
talent?
Yes,
Maybe.
it was.
Okay, that was actually pretty awesome.
Yeah,
reliable
ability
talent is
checks.
11.
Yes, yep. Make ability check that lets you. add
Dang, that is a broken skill. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I got
Will
like
that do
6
that
levels.
automatically for me? You think?
No, it won't. I don't think so.
Well, just you'll see when you roll a ability check if it'll
Yeah,
let me-
auto
I'll try
go to
one.
10.
Yeah. So anyway,
Proficiency.
So long rest.
well, yeah, you gotta tell me where you got to get to a long rest first. You're not there yet.
I mean, go to the inn across the way and be like, "Hey, our inn burned down. Can we sleep in yours?"
No, the dragon crushed it.
Hey baby, hey baby, my bed's not working. You mind if I borrow yours?
You gotta roll for it.
So where do you guys want to stay?
A place they have a slap rat.
I mentioned my uncle would
Yeah.
let us
That's
probably
anywhere
stay
they
in
go
the
stop.
castle or near it.
That's
on the
all the
road.
way over there, though. We're like what on the east side, like ready to depart the next day. I'm assuming
I
we
don't
had our
understand.
horses stabled or whatever.
Yeah, you had them stabled wherever you wanted them stabled. Actually, well, yeah, he gave you horses, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we'd return them or whatever.
Those
send
are
'em back or,
those are going to be probably by the castle.
okay.
All that stuff because you haven't left yet. You were just going to
Yeah.
hang out with.
All right, yeah, we'll sleep in the castle.
All right, yeah,
Sounds
he,
good.
He welcomes you back in. He's got guest quarters,
Hey, we brought some
many-
dragon meat for you.
many guest quarters. He'll
Brought you a
And
dragon.
I'm gonna let me take you to my room. I want to show you the first arrow I ever made. Please.
It's just like this dinky little
I've
stick.
never had any friends before.
Is this you?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, maybe.
Yeah. No,
You're
more
just like
oh,
you
yeah.
one
Here's-
showed off,
here-
but you don't want to be too eager.
Yeah, it's just like, come see my room.
This is my first arrow made, I guess.
You know, no biggie. You know, it's just a twig.
Well,
Basically.
it looks like just like pristine.
Oh yeah.
Just like a perfect arrow. Like you had
Yeah,
like a fancy machine. Like you had the best trainers in the world
Yeah.
teach you how to make it.
It's funny. It's like no, actually, it's like a blacksmith comes in. Sir, here's your order of arrows, and they're identical. Oh,
Oh,
go away.
go ahead. No. All right. So yes, you guys are able to rest for the night, so you can get a long rest in.
Woohoo!
Yay.
And if you got a
I
aid, take
don't
it
think
off.
I need it.
We got a what?
aid, which I think it will automatically when you long rest.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, yes.
My
I
hit
freaked
points went
out.
up. That looked wrong. I was like, why are my hit points 80? And I was like, oh yeah, I leveled up. Duh.
Yes.
I just broke the 100 mark. I'm at 102.
Nice.
You're literally like the strength of 102 commoners.
Essentially.
Commoners have 4 HP typically.
4? I thought it was 1.
The
No,
strength
it's
of
so
approximately
25.
approximately
25.
25
25 and a
commoners.
quarter.
Yes.
25 and a
How
half.
many commoners do you think you can be that?
Several.
All right. So you guys get long rest in. You are able to rest pretty well in the castle. It's very, very comfortable. You get served a large breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys wake up. What do you guys want to do?
I want to find a rat.
Okay.
I
I
Wait,
believe
I gotta
I believe
find
we
out
had a
what-
rat
I
from
wanna
the
find
previous.
Devo.
Yeah, I was gonna
We,
say I
uh,
have to find out.
We have a
Are
rat
you-
from the
Could
previous.
somebody look for my dice around here?
It's probably in that one.
I'm void.
It's usually
which
on
one
that
are you?
side.
It's not. That's what I thought it was.
Probably it.
There we go.
Yeah.
There it is. But yeah, you do see a rat around, and his little name tag on it, named Scratley. That's from the previous episode.
Can I play slap rat with Scrat?
You can sure try, yeah.
I know.
I think it's a little
it
too
might have
early to start
character.
though.
Okay, that's fine. We'll play Scratley.
Keep
We'll
Scratley.
play Slap Rat later.
What's that again?
Oh, one more
Scratley.
thing about
Scratley.
Belize. The flight is short.
Rat.
It's as long from here to Houston as it is from Houston to Belize.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a quick and easy flight.
All right. Alrighty. So you guys wake up, get breakfast, get saddled up for your
Adventure.
travel.
Yeah.
The question is, where are we going?
What kind of breakfast?
To the swamp. Marsh
Why?
of Tun.
I mean, it's only fair. I said I would help you guys. I know there's a couple things we're trying to do, but we need to kind of finish that out.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm
it's
assuming
more
it'd be
of
faster to go around the mountain range than over the mountain range.
Yes, it would. The path up them is up to the mountain range, not through it. By the way, so you have to go east.
Yep.
Through easting or near easting at least.
Yeah, and it's
And
probably
then follow the river.
That's probably closer than we would be going back to where for the other.
So what are we
Would we
doing?
going to Waterdeep if we went?
We're going this way
Water deep.
because we have to deal with the invasion of my people's land.
I lost my.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. That's on the to-do list.
Okay.
I know we're breaking everything. Everything's broken.
Yep.
Nothing's working.
So you got a ways to go for water deep.
So it'd probably make most sense to go to the marsh.
Yes.
Tun, is that what we're calling
Tune,
it?
Marsh of Tune.
Can we go north? Where are we going? Where's your?
So
We're in
Erebor,
Erebor.
We're in Erebor.
and we're gonna go around and up to the marsh. Of
yeah,
Tun.
so you probably have to go something along the
right
lines of
That's where Nick's stuff is.
not that. I'm trying to move the map. Sorry.
Not
Something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
Are we taking a boat upriver, or we go
No,
along
it's
the
it's
river?
it's got you're going along river. There's
Yeah.
you
There's a
probably know
path.
there's a path enough to get there, so not a big deal. So yeah, so you guys depart the city. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't see
I
why
don't
not.
think let me make sure there's nothing. I think we kind of did everything we needed. But let me see if there's anything.
This is your city, after all.
Oh, it's broke on me. Come on.
Ah.
Hold on, let me reload this. Literally, everything is breaking for everyone. Say again.
Me.
Let me see if I have any potions of healing. Would they have any of those here in town?
They might have one or two.
And they'll probably be expensive because, you know,
They're not that expensive.
Yeah, I don't have a potion of greater
Oh,
healing left anymore. They
been
wouldn't have
semi
greater healing.
run
would
to the
they?
ground, right?
I mean, yeah.
They wouldn't have any greater healing potions. Would
Not
they?
here. They wouldn't.
Can I get some some gunpowder and some bronze?
You can get some bronze. That's not too hard to come by. Gunpowder probably would take a little bit of time to shop around to find. There's probably
I
gonna be
could
some here.
I could probably help you find it.
Yeah, so
Please?
you probably could, and it's probably not gonna be super cheap. I'm gonna say it's probably 10 gold for everything, which isn't that much for you.
Yeah.
But
fine.
Okay, so
Yes.
a potion of healing. You think I could find one or two?
yeah, you probably could. You find the basic ones, yes.
Okay, I'll take 2 of them if
Okay.
I have them.
Yep, it's 100 gold, so they're 50 apiece.
Got it.
So,
I'll make some bullets.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So you guys, before you leave though, your buddy comes and meets up with you too. As you guys are packing up, ready to leave.
My buddy.
Your buddy, yep. Leon, I think
Yep.
was his name.
the professional.
Noel.
Yes.
Noel.
So he's just gonna talk to you, and just be like, hey, I'm gonna work with your uncle. Obviously, now that I'm in a position of somewhat power, I can help. But we're gonna kind of dig into what happened, where he came from, why he came to Erebor, what made him want to come here.
Okay.
Your uncle has already found a couple of papers trying to decode what's going on them, but we'll go from there.
Okay. Keep me posted of any updates.
Yeah. So.
Cool.
Yeah. So, he said I'll be in contact if I find anything.
Sounds
So
good.
I'll let you know. So cool. I assume you guys head out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you guys begin your trek eastward first to the north,
Mm-hmm.
to go to the Marsh of Tun.
Yeah. I'll do a sanding to let him know we're on our way.
Okay. He will.
I'm assuming it'll take 2 or 3 days to get there or something.
Yeah, it'll take a couple days. He said just get here quickly.
Yep.
Peace talks are in the works, but we can't keep them calm forever. So the sooner you hear it, the better. So yeah. After,
Travel montage.
Yes. Travel montage. As you guys you leave. You probably get to the base of the river. Probably about a day's travel. Riding fairly fast.
Yep.
That takes you about a day. It's pretty uneventful. You pass lots of merchants in the area traveling between Easting and Erebor, but nothing crazy. You guys, I assume you settle down for the night near the river.
I find a rock,
You find a rock.
put googly eyes on it, and I name it
Rock.
Steve.
No.
What do you name it?
George.
George.
The rock.
George the Rock. Okay.
Yes.
Do I need to write that down?
Yeah. This is important.
Okay. Waylon's rock friend, George the Rock. I'm surprised you didn't name it Dwayne the Rock.
That's too generic.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys settle down for the night, set up a fire,
Tents, etc.
tents, yeah.
Dwayne the Rock died a while ago. This is why I need George.
Fair
He
enough.
didn't die. You threw him out of a river.
I
Or
threw
he
him
fell
out
out
of
of a
a
river. He fell into a river.
I was gonna say he
That
fell
one.
out of a river. What?
Fell out of a river. It was very exciting.
this is
I didn't
before-
know that could happen.
This is before I met you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He got hit in the head and just broke into two.
Yes.
That was
Sad day.
a sad day.
He
Isn't that
became
many of
pebbles
kids?
instead
No.
of rocks.
2.
No, that's not how rocks work.
I like how we're arguing
Okay.
about rocks. Anyway, you settle out for the night.
What else are we
get
supposed
some
to
rest
argue about?
in.
Yeah, do our watches, rotation, whatever.
Yeah, nothing crazy happens. It's pretty scarce area. There's a little bit of mountains on each side, but they're not big yet. You're not into the whole mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you guys get another long rest in. So I think Japon's exhaustion is officially gone.
Yep. Sounds about right.
So, yeah. So you guys wake up the next morning, begin traveling. I'm not trying to draw. I'm trying to move the map. You've been traveling north, following the river. It's a little slower travel because you're following a river. It's not just a super clear path, but you're able to follow fairly easily in and out of the river. Yeah. So you guys make it pretty far along, and that it's funny how far off that is, but that's okay. You make it along pretty far in, probably about 4 or 5 hours into your travel. Off in the distance, you start to see a camp. It looks fairly familiar, tents you've seen before. It has moved from the last time you saw it, but it is moved here. About another hour's travel is how long it takes to get to it. And you just breach the marsh as you see that.
Love to see it.
But yeah, you make it in about a day and a half or day and 3/4 in, so it's probably like 3 or 4 in the afternoon by the time you make it in to the camp.
Perfect.
So you see quite a few people around here. Lots of armorers, blacksmiths, prepping armor, weapons. Lots of tents set up, soldiers training. Yeah.
I guess we'll hail the camp. I'm assuming there's guards posted. and-
Yeah.
They're expecting us, and
Yes, they are. So they see you and they'll call out and let you through. Get your horses taken care of, and
going into the main.
they'll
tent,
direct
yeah.
you to the camp's pretty large, and they'll direct you into the center tent, which is the biggest one. So, yep.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I guess you don't really knock on a tent. Just
open the flap.
just pop open the flap. Be like, "Hello, Grok."
So you'll see a couple people in the room. You'll see Grok, of course. You'll see a human, a gnome, and I didn't give this person a race.
Oof.
I think I know what it meant at one point, and then I forgot to write it down.
It's 'cause
Are you
don't
sure
see
you didn't
color.
mean he was racist?
No, he's not racist. I believe it's a
Hates lizards.
Kenku.
Kenku. Okay, yeah.
So the gnome is standing on a table with a big battle map on it of the marsh. And there's just a bunch of people bent over the map just kind of talking and looking at it. And he hears the flap open and he turns around and he sees you and stands up. So he says, Nick, good, I'm glad you're here.
Yes, I'm ready to join the excitement.
He'll go in for the customary handshake of grasping arms.
Manliest handshake.
Absolutely. Yeah, so he'll say, you made it just in time after your message and knowing that it would be about 2 days travel to get here. We scheduled peace talks for the morning.
How are those going?
They're all right. We haven't officially started, but we've negotiated to have them tomorrow.
Okay.
So this will be the first peace talk we have.
Oh, here we go.
So I would like you there.
I'd be happy to be there. What are the concessions you're trying to get?
Well, we're trying to. I lost all my words. I'm sorry. We're just trying to share the marsh. Is the biggest one that we can both coexist. There's a part of the marsh, the north part, which has more rivers. They want that, which is hard because that's also the most fruitful. But we've negotiated to kind of trade. So they'll grow more food there, and then we'll kind of trade them some workers and labor for it. So yeah, but we're and there's more than that, but like that's
The main thing.
yeah.
Is,
There's more, and there's a lot of, and they're still trying to figure out negotiations, but yeah. So, but he said yes. So we've got a couple hours, and then the rest tonight, and then peace talks are in the morning. He'll order in one of his blacksmiths, and he's like, "Here, let me have your armor, and I'll get it cleaned up for you, so it's ready for the talks in the morning."
That's not necessary. It is magical, so it doesn't get dirtier. Just wiped down.
It does get dirty.
Doesn't it?
And magical. So
It
there's
just can't be damaged.
yes,
Yeah.
you can't ruin it, but it can
Damage
get
or
nasty.
Yeah, you can slap some maple
So
syrup on it.
there is a
and it'll
magic
get sticky.
there's a magic item specifically called the armor of like gleaming that doesn't get
That
dirty.
shines. Okay.
But this one, like all armor, will get dirty, so he's just gonna have it polished.
Yeah,
and
sure,
shined.
sure.
So
I see why not.
yep.
And I'm gonna give him two things.
Okay.
I'm going to give him a stone of sending,
Okay.
so that he can actually like call for me and talk on a semi-daily basis. And I'm gonna give him the signet ring of Thunderwave. So it's essentially the exact copy of the signet ring, except this one has a
Okay.
Thunderwave spell on it.
He says we'll use these. I appreciate that. The stone will hopefully come in handy. The one to stay in communication, so I can hear from you more, and so if we need you again, we can communicate easier. Then I can call you without having to have you call me.
Yes, that was the idea.
So, cool.
Does the Kenku have a name?
They all have names. Yes.
Yes. Could you tell us what
Can
they
you tell
are?
us?
We want to take
Yeah,
very
so
good notes.
he'll bring you up and he'll say he'll point you to the human first, and it's almost looks like a monk of sorts. He's this is my first general. His name is Shepherd. He'll point to the gnome who is dressed in wizardly robes. This is our diviner, Paneros. And then he'll point to the gnome, or not the gnome, the Kenku, who's wearing lots of black. And he said, "This is Veil of Shadows."
Why is it called that?
What do you mean? That's his name. Have you met a
It's a
Kenku before?
Kenku.
No, I have not.
Oh, Kenku's naming is kind of strange. They are named after things that they are good at, typically, or sounds that they make. And this one is excellent at hiding. So his clan named him Veil of Shadows.
And it was a human monk, general, gnome wizard, divinationist, Kenku, Veil of Shadows.
Yes. Yep. And you can probably guess what the Kenku is. So, yeah.
Obviously, he's a frontline fighter.
Yeah.
He looks like a friend of mine.
Neighbors.
Yeah. So,
Hey, neighbor.
so he's saying we need peace talks to go well. The latest intel we've gathered is they have about 3,000 troops, about 6 times more than we have. So it won't be an easy fight if it comes to blows. But that's yeah. So peace talks for in the morning. I would like you, and we're gonna have 2 guards come with us because we've said that only 4 are allowed. So I'd like your friends to stay behind and kind of keep an eye on the camp to help out. I've seen their strength in battles, so I know that they can keep their own, and they'll help my generals keep order. Hopefully, some. So,
Sounds like a plan.
okay.
So, long rest or?
Yeah, and you've got a couple hours, so I
Okay.
mean, if there's something you want to do, you can. There's not a lot going on here, just a lot of people.
Are you void or devo today? Because
Oh,
it's
that's
the
right.
next day.
Yeah, we have moved.
I need to yawn. It doesn't want to come out.
I'm Devo today, which is a bad. That's
Lots of drinking.
bad for you guys, because Devo is gonna see this little innocent.
No.
How old is this?
Bird.
Yeah.
The
Can
bird.
Yeah.
can't
They
tell.
don't live very long,
He's
so
like
it's probably
They
like
reach maturity at like what? 4?
4 or 5. Yeah.
So is he 2?
So he's like, no, he's probably like 7 or 8.
And they're like they repeat what they hear, right?
Yeah, so their way
They
of speech is
can.
typically the way they speak is in broken.
Devo
repeats.
is making it his goal to
I'm
teach
gonna-
as many bad words and offensive terms as
I'm gonna be
possible for
honest.
the
Somebody
day.
named Veil of Shadow probably
helping
doesn't
out
talk
with
that
that.
much.
Yeah.
I'm helping
I
him out.
imagine.
I mean, we're
Gosh.
talking swear
imagine.
words, we're talking unspeakables, insults.
Just sailors
everything.
out in the corner,
Yes.
just talking.
We're
to
just
this poor
whispering in
bird.
his ear. We're like,
Just this poor bird just keeps
I can't
getting
hear you.
sworn at.
Mute the mic so we can actually.
Nope, I'm not doing that. If you want
I'm
to
gonna
say
tell
it,
you
can
all the
say it.
words he would like to learn.
Yes, please do tell me, Cody. What words would you like to say to the bird?
He's gonna learn the dollar sign,
Rat shit.
pound sign, exclamation point, T word.
Exclamation point
Drat.
T word.
Yeah, drat. We're gonna teach him frick.
Yes, of course, frick, the good old evil.
I'm
frick.
sorry,
I
add,
got
add him to my swear word count.
Boop boop. Anyway, so yes. Okay. So yeah.
I'll
Nothing-
probably just catch
he
up
ever
with
talk?
Heroic and talk about battle
Yeah.
plans and all that fun stuff. We're battle maniacs, I assume.
Yeah.
Kindred spirits.
We're gonna
Yeah.
play Slap Rat.
Do you teach the some of the
We
soldiers
will
slap rat?
always
Absolutely.
teach the soldiers
Okay.
slap rat.
Absolutely.
All right. Do you want to roll for slap
You'll
rat?
notice over the coming
Yeah, I do. I forget how to play though.
over the coming decades and centuries, orcs have less problems with disease because they've invented a game
Where they
of
get rid of
grabbing the
rats.
rats and killing them.
All right. All right. Is there a rat around?
Yes.
Well,
All right.
perception check for
Try
the
and
rat.
try and catch the rat though.
Yeah, that's
Dex
what
check.
I'm doing. Dex check. That's very good. Numbers.
What'd you roll?
13 plus.
Yeah, rat's not dexterous in any way. If you roll over a 10, you're fine.
It's a
Slap.
16. All right, so we got the
Caught
rat.
the rat. Yes.
You got
I've
the
got
rat.
the rat right here.
So
All right.
I can always grab a rat for them then.
Slap rat, right?
Pretty
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right.
Yeah.
Starting this.
Oh yeah, let's do it. I'm
All
gonna
right,
I'm gonna pick
sit on the table.
I'm gonna pick rat.
All right.
Okay.
That rat makes a attack roll against me.
Rat makes.
I'm
an
just
attack
gonna be
roll
like, I'm
against
gonna
Yeah.
go to bed.
you.
Sure.
Rat
Playing
statistics.
Slap rat.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
gonna drag him out here.
Alrighty. Rat makes an attack roll against you. It gets a +0 to hit.
Oh, I was a little nervous there.
All right. It got a 9.
That does not.
It
hit.
misses you.
Good. And then I pass it right back to you.
All right, I'm taking the rat.
Rat.
Each round, the rat should get a modifier of plus
11
1.
to
It's
hit.
angrier and angrier
What?
every round.
Okay.
Misses and I take a drink.
Okay, you take a drink.
Jonathan, did you hear my rule lad there? Each round, the rat gets an extra modifier of plus 1.
It's a
so
plus 1.
plus 1, plus 2 as it gets
As
angry and
as
angrier.
we're getting more drunk and it's getting angry.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
More your AC drops by 1 each time, but yeah, that works
All right.
that
So
way.
there'll be like 2 people that join you. So you're gonna pass to the next guy, and he's gonna pick Rat 2 because he has no idea what he's doing. Oh boy, I think the rat bites him. He got a 15. So he's gonna yank his hand out as he gets bit, and he's like, "This game sucks," and he's gonna stand up and walk away.
I'm gonna hand him a drink before he does.
He's gonna take it and walk off and pout.
Pout. He already lost.
Fourth guy is gonna completely miss that, so he's gonna pass it back around to you, Devo.
Okay. I'm gonna take slap.
Okay.
Just slapping you.
Orc.
The orc is slapping you.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
love this game.
He's gonna miss. He got a 15.
Aha! Now he has to take a drink.
He'll take a drink.
Now pass it
drink
right
down.
on.
Alright, I'm taking a slap too.
From who?
Wow, that's really cool.
Devo.
All right, Devo, go ahead and slap him.
All right. It's gonna
Is
be
it the stand
a.
slapping him?
That's what I'm not sure. I doubt it.
Could you imagine? Ability rated.
Bang!
trying to see what my
flying into the
modifier
wall. It goes
is.
into flying into one of like the armor stands.
Waylon, do you know about the stand yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Everybody knows about it
Okay, I couldn't
in the
remember.
group.
So I'm gonna roll
stand?
a.
Yeah. I assume you're not slapping him with your full
What
power. His stand.
No,
Oh,
no,
his
I'm just slapping him, slapping with unarmed.
Okay, so it's just
slap. So it's
it's
just a
just your
D4.
strength.
Well, Devo
Well, it's just
doesn't
your
know about the
strength.
stand.
Oh yeah. So that's gonna be plus 0 plus 4. So that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Oh, it misses.
Oh, all right. I take a drink. Finally.
All right, the
Pass
orc's
it
up.
on.
He's like, slap.
Alright.
He'll,
slapping him.
he'll point to Waylon because he
Alright.
hasn't gotten an attack yet.
Alright. I forget
That'd be
how to-
funny to just like team up on someone and
Where's the unarmed
Slap him.
slap them with Devo stand, like just having no idea
Alright,
what's
that's
going
a
on.
14.
14 misses.
Dang, I take a drink, I guess.
Okay. He's like, ha! All right. So he will do that. Oh, dang it. It's not going to let me. I need to bring my dice roller back up and move it. Okay. All right. So, Devo, you are back up again.
All right. I'm gonna choose rat.
All right. The rat's going to attack you. That's a natural 20.
Oh no! I take 2 damage.
It bites you and it like hits a thing and you start spurting a little bit of blood out and you're like, oh my god!
Ah!
Let me drink and heal that
Yeah,
real
I
quick.
got a drink.
All right. Wayland.
It's like a slap from the orc.
You're going to take a slap from the orc?
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
He's going to miss. He got a 13.
Ah.
So he'll take a drink.
So he has to take a drink.
All right. He's going to get a slap from Devo.
All right. Let's see. That is. I'm gonna re-roll it. I couldn't tell what that was.
That's got to be inside the count.
15.
That misses.
All right. I take a drink.
All right. Everybody make me con checks at this point because we've played enough to start getting a handful of big drinks in us.
It says you.
That's like 4 big pints of drink. What'd you get?
Not one.
Oh, you are.
You're
What, you got
puking
7?
already. Yeah, I got a 7.
You got pretty bad too.
That's not a nat 1.
It's not in that one, but there is no crit fails on saving throws.
Okay,
So you
but
both are
still.
pretty
So
bad.
it is a 7.
What?
It's a 7.
I know, it's
But-
still pretty bad. This orc's just like pounding drinks away, no problem.
We're lightweights now.
It is
Yeah, you
amazing
are.
how bad Devo's con saving is for how much he drinks.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
It's hilarious. All right, so yeah, you guys are both gonna have disadvantage on attacks against him, and you're gonna have the rat's gonna have advantage on you.
Oh no, not rat advantage.
Rat
Please,
advantage.
no.
Advantage.
Rat advantage.
All
All
right.
right,
I think I'm up again, right?
you just
Yeah,
win.
you are.
So I think he's up.
No.
the
I
orc went.
slapped the orc.
Yeah,
so
you're right,
no,
you're right.
I'm gonna take rat.
Okay. The rat hits you.
No.
Take a drink.
Rat.
Rat again.
Baby.
The rat misses you.
Ah, dang it.
The rat's gonna go for the guard. Yeah, the guard's gonna call out rat, and the rat's gonna miss as well. So back up to you, Devo.
All right.
Go one more round.
I'm gonna go slap.
Okay.
Out from the orc.
You want to slap from the orc?
Yeah.
Just
Ah,
knocks
he
you
just
out.
absolutely whiffs.
Ah!
He gets advantage. I forgot.
Oh, I thought only the rat got it.
No, everyone's
I want
advantage
him to
against you.
knock out
Okay.
Devo. Just
He does get a natural 20.
Oh!
He's gonna put you on the ground.
No. How much damage is that? Roll a d4.
The rat or the
Roll a
orc?
d4 plus strength.
Well, no, it's not D4. It's like 5 damage.
Okay.
But it's enough that like you're drunk and like falling over that it knocks you out of your chair and over onto the ground.
Sure. And everyone's cheering and we're having a
Yeah,
great
you
time.
guys are having a great time.
Yeah.
Inspiring soldiers.
Yes.
I want Devo
I'm
to
just
slap
sitting
me
in the
now.
corner.
Devo's passed out on the floor and you're like, alright, Devo, I choose slap.
Hang on. What'd you say, Chris?
laughing. So I'm just sitting in the corner, just kind of smiling and laughing at you guys. Just knowing that this is so absurd, but it's really fun.
It's hilarious. Well, and you see like everybody's spirits brightening up as you're playing this stupid game. So, okay, what are you doing?
I'm getting Devo to slap me.
All right, you disadvantage.
Does it?
But also, I
cancels
haven't
out.
made
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
So it's
It
just a
cancels
straight
out.
roll.
Yep.
That landed on a corner. That's gonna miss 100%.
Oh, what'd you get?
5
Oh,
plus
yeah, that
4,
misses.
that's 9.
All right, that's Waylon's turn.
I'm like,
Take a drink.
Take a drink.
You're starting to lose it, my friend. All right,
I use that drink with my amulet of the drunkard to heal up.
okay, you heal up back to full strength, but you're still drunk.
Yeah, I am.
All right, the guard's gonna choose rat. And it actually bites him. Wow.
Woo!
Yep. So he's got to take a drink.
He does.
So we'll do another con save. Both of you have disadvantage on this one. Ooh, he did not do very well.
It's a 10.
Okay. What'd you get?
Oh, a
We'll
con
do
save?
another con save.
Got
You have
it.
disadvantage on it.
Are you sure I have to have
Yes,
disadvantage?
yes, you do.
Okay, 18.
Okay, yeah, you're still drunk, but you're able to handle it off.
See, I get buzzed really easy, but getting truly drunk takes me a while.
So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna kind of call it here, but you guys go on pretty well.
Sure.
Play on for another 10 or 20 minutes.
Start?
What?
What time?
Probably start at like 5 or 6.
Okay.
So it's still sunny out. You're not that big of a deal.
Like you start
Um,
before dinner, you have dinner, and then after dinner you keep going.
Yeah. So yeah, but you guys play for a while. You cheer everybody's spirits up. You guys have a lot of fun. So
Once we're done with the rat, it goes in my bag of holding.
you're gonna kill that rat.
It suffocates after like 10 minutes.
Well,
Yeah.
Roll for rat survival. I mean, is the rat okay?
Is the rat drunk?
We don't hurt the rat.
But yeah, they never slap the rat. The rat
We just
slaps
keep
the
the
rat,
rat
bites
in a
them.
circle. The game is so the way that people keep busy when they're not slapping
Is they
or
keep the
ratting
rat from running
is
away.
they're keeping the rat from running away.
Oh, okay.
And I imagine like it's a combination. So there's 4 players in this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's 2 of them that guard their corners, and in the process they have to go whack and like try and slap somebody and
It's
not
a
get
very
bit by the rat.
involved game.
And if you let the rat go, then you gotta take a slap from everyone else.
Yeah, I like that.
And finish their drinks.
If the rat gets away, then you've got to get slapped from everybody.
Yeah.
And get a
And
new
no, you
rat.
pay for their drinks.
Oh my gosh.
No, you
Okay.
just gotta get a new rat.
Yeah, true.
All right, so we you guys play that on into the night for a little while.
We gotta actually do this.
Having a good
We
time.
gotta play this someday.
Oh my god.
Not with a real rat, obviously, but
like a full-on slap
No,
game.
like do like
Yeah.
a Beyblade or something.
yeah,
One of those hex bugs type of thing.
yeah, like one of the
Just
hex
waddle around.
bugs that like waddle around.
Gosh. All right, so you guys play on through the night, get dinner, have fun, tell stories. Anything you guys else what are you gonna do before you go to bed?
Nah.
No. All right. So your father's getting your armor cleaned.
Nah.
you guys go to bed?
Devo's had his share of lady works.
He's good for the time being.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Too many rats, actually. Yeah.
You don't find a strong orc woman to take you to bed.
Somebody said
to carry you to
something.
bed. No, that's me.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Just says, let's go.
Fair enough. All right. So yeah, you guys go to bed. Anything you guys want to do before bed? I guess.
Drink.
No. Drink. You can drink.
I was annoyed of all the drunkards, so I went to
I'm
bed
bringing
early.
him a drink.
Fair enough. You bring him a drink.
Hey.
As him.
As him.
Hey, Lindor.
There's no wood doors to knock on. It's just tents.
Hey, Lindor. I got you a drink.
I'll just grab it from him and like go to bed.
Okay. Fair enough.
Pass out in his tent.
You pass out in his tent?
Yeah.
I just drag him right outside.
They're group tents. They're not. You don't get your own individual
Yeah,
tent.
they are group tents. So.
Also, yeah.
We
I
have
bought
our
him a drink
2-man
as him.
tents, but we usually share those anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely brought him a drink as him. So.
Thought you went to bed. As you pass somebody. Anyway. Alright, you wake up the next morning after taking another long rest. You meet up fairly early in the morning in the big tent again. Yeah, so Garuk's in there, along with his generals. They're talking. He brought your armor in. It's sitting on a armor stand. Looks very clean, very polished.
I guess I'll get suited up then.
Okay.
Talk.
All right. He'll talk to you. Like, all right. So
To finalize.
the agreed upon meeting
texted
place.
them
It's
somewhere.
probably about a 2-mile hike north, up to a hill. It's a fairly large hill, but
Gives us plenty of view to make sure there's nothing treacherous going on.
Correct.
I understand you.
yep. So yeah. So he says if you're ready, we can head off.
Yeah. Just make sure that the guard details are organized and make sure they're ready for an ambush just in case, they're a distraction.
There's 2 guards, so.
No. They're ready for an ambush in the camp.
Oh, yeah, of course, yes. We have guards out watching the front just in case. So. But yes, so you begin to leave and head towards the agreed meeting place. Takes you a little while. You're walking at a fairly slow pace. There's not any reason to rush.
Mm-hmm.
He says we have about an hour until the agreed meeting time.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I guess I will look out for traps and ambush just to make sure.
Okay. Yeah.
And an eye open.
Well, I guess you have passive perception for that.
Passive perception is high, but when it's active, it's the passive or whichever is higher.
Yep.
But yeah, just look out essentially.
So, well, cool. So you after about an hour of travel, you make it to this agreed upon meeting spot. You walk up and you see what looks like a stone table that's been set up for this.
Mm-hmm.
A handful of stone, big stones sit on the ground to sit on for discussion on each side. So you guys arrived. You guys arrived early. You guys are the first ones there.
Yep.
So you and I assume your father sit down at the table.
Yeah, sit, stand, whichever.
Yeah. Well, the table's meant for sitting.
Okay. Well, I mean, are there 2 seats? Are there 4 seats?
There's 2 seats.
Okay.
One for
2 seats on each side.
2 seats on each side. Yep. So there's like 2 delegations on each side.
I'll sit with him if he wants me to sit. But
Yeah, he'll sit down and invite you to.
Yep.
The guards will stay back, probably about 30 feet back from the actual table.
I'll probably hit our local group with a 4th level aid. Me, Grook, and one of the 2 guards.
Okay.
So 15 HP max HP modifier.
The other guard's gonna feel a little slighted from this. It's like, why didn't you bless me, man? You don't need it. I
It's
need
8. It's 3 of them. I will give you that. I'll let him have that 15 HP. I'm assuming.
That's a lot for them. That's like half
Yep.
their HP.
Yeah, 15 to
So,
him.
Yeah. You do that. I'm gonna take a break to go to the bathroom quick.
And I'll death ward myself.
What?
Death ward myself.
Okay. Hello, Skylar. She looks terrified. Sorry. You're fine.
Death ward.
He didn't even start though. We'll be right back.
I know, right? He just gone in the bathroom. I guess we just have to fill time. So what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving?
A lot. No, I'm just going over to my grandparents' house.
Trying to get my parents moved into their house out at the farm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they bought a shocker home. It came in 2 parts. They got it built together, and then
Sure.
they had the inspection on Monday. Except, the guy's like, yeah, no, you don't have a fence around your lagoon. Your stairs aren't completely, screwed to the house. You can't move in yet. It's like, how dare you tell me I can't move into my own house that I own about, a fence,
Weird.
stairs. It's like, come on.
Were those the only 2 things at least, though?
Yeah, it was the fence, the stairs. We needed vent covers and, a door to go over the crawl space.
Other than the
Like-
fence, that's all pretty easy stuff.
Well, it's all easy stuff. We put up fence all the time, so it's just it takes an afternoon. It's just I wish we would have known about it before it got freezing out.
Right.
Right.
They don't mess around with lagoons anymore. There's been too many accidents.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but
Stupid.
I like
How?
that
It's
the
my
rat bites
house.
once every
well, it's
round.
also
Is it in the middle of the country?
There's initiative.
it's middle of nowhere. It's like somebody would have to be really
You're writing
stupid, dude.
official
We
rules
have
for
official
Rat Slap
rules
Slap
for slap rat now.
Okay,
All right.
Okay. We got to post those somewhere.
Whenever you
That'll
finish
be in
that,
our
you need to
Discord.
write me official rules for boot knife.
Yeah, we
Knife,
do.
boot knife.
All right. So you make
So
it up.
aided and blessed, just 4th levels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of them at 4th level.
Well, yes.
Okay.
So, Groot gets 15 HP and the 2 guards get 15 HP, max HP modifier.
Sweet. All right. Wait. Bless is the D4, right?
Yeah, bless is the D4, lasts a minute. Aid lasts 8 hours.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you sit on the seats. You see a handful of familiar, not familiar as if you know who they are, but
Recognize
familiar
the race.
races. And you see 4 snake people walk up.
Oh, heck no.
One of them is dressed. Well, 2 of them. One of them is dressed in very extravagant robes. But the other one looks very nice too, but not quite as extravagant. And then 2 guards, as well. So, Grook stands up, and is gonna talk to them. He's gonna say he's gonna Man, I just cannot find the words today. It's rough.
It's all right. It's one of those days.
It
It's
is
been
one
a
of those
couple of
days.
weeks.
It has been.
It's a
He's
Monday.
what? It is a Monday. No, it's not Sunday.
It's a
You
Monday.
got me there for a second.
Oh, I gotta go to work.
Too
I
much.
said, oh, I gotta go to work.
Yep. He's going to address you and say, Nick, this is Sozotzel, crowned head of the Yuan-Ti. He's who we've been talking with for peace talks recently. He's going to stand up and approach.
You'll stand, nod. If he reaches out to stand to
He
shake,
will.
I'll shake his hand.
He will stick his hand out to approach you. He says, so this is the son I've heard so much about.
I get around.
He'll walk up to you, shake your hand, and then kind of oddly like walk around you, like eyeing you up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you see.
He's gonna say he'll say he is a fantastic specimen. He will make the perfect husband for my daughter, Zikla. With their marriage, peace can finally come to the marshes of Tun. Arrangements has been made. They will wed in the morning.
Is this happening?
I like that a lot.
I feel like this would
That's
have came
why
up
you
with
had
the
your
nightly
armor
talk.
call in.
Animal handling.
Oh, okay. Is it
I feel like that would have came in talking with Gruok last night.
He'll lean over to you and be like, I didn't know what else to do. I feel like if I told you, you wouldn't have come.
Oh, I'll come.
So I had to just kind of invite you.
Wait, so who's he getting married to? Is it a bird?
No,
A
it's
snake
a
person.
snake person.
That is so funny.
Snake lady.
So it is the other lady that is here. It's her.
How's the snake lady look?
She's not terrible. I mean, do you find snake ladies attractive? Is the question.
I know someone who
I
does.
don't. Nick does.
Maybe Nick does.
Maybe.
I mean, they probably share similar ancestry, so like
Similar
they're not
traits,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're not
not like-
far off. So yeah, I mean,
It's not like they have a tail. It's like they have actual legs with a tail. And,
yeah.
What's the face like?
So
yeah, what's the face like?
snake-like. Small or some scales on the face. She's not full snake. Some of
Yeah,
them have
you want
you've
to
seen
see her
have
kinda,
been. But she's part snake. Definitely got scales. Semi-green skin, but not awful. Yellow eyes, of course. But yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, let's make sure the rest of the agreement is
Well,
to our all satisfaction, and then we'll get that settled.
about that, the agreement's already done. This is the final
Agreement's
piece.
already done.
So
That's why you left us behind.
I'm good to send.
maybe.
You know what?
Good to send it to Jonathan. Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
So I hope you can help us out here.
I can help you out.
I can help you out and I'll change into Nick.
Yes, I'll just leave you behind. You'll be Nick.
Hey, Nick's still getting married.
So he'll sit back down and be like, "What say you?"
He's like, I love you.
Give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna do a commune.
Okay.
You contact your deity or a divine proxy and ask up to 3 questions that can be answered with a yes or a no.
Okay.
Is it right to marry a woman I don't know if it
Yes.
prevents loss of life?
Yes.
Is it right to marry
Yes.
a woman?
Let me read
Yes.
this one.
Yes. No.
Ask yes or no questions.
Depends.
ties you down.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. For Nick, though, we're just glad that the man's getting some.
Finally. He's finally
The
getting
we're just glad the man's getting some.
The man, he's a 16-year-old kid.
Okay, but an orc 16 is like 25.
No, it's like
No, it's still 16.
budging
He's-
adult.
I thought
age.
orcs don't
It's
live
like
quite as long
21.
as
They live about the same age.
It's like
half orcs
21.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
Oh, yeah,
newly
half
a
orc?
man.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
so it's a mix
Like
of both.
a orc becomes an adult at like 12 or 14.
See, I
like
probably
that.
don't get married.
Don't get married. at
Don't get
12.
married at 16.
So ask your question again. I had to look up to see if there was like an unknown answer, and there is.
There is an unclear, but
Yeah.
it's more of a philosophical one.
That's
because
fair.
He is the god of like protection and yada yada. So it's, would marrying a woman I don't know, but prevents the loss of life, be in your tenants.
Yes.
Is there any problem you see with this marriage going forward?
Instead of saying no, he'll say unlikely.
Is there any problem that Helm has with the UNT as a race?
No.
Yeah. Then we're good.
Didn't know you were getting married today, did you?
Nope.
Who's the best man?
I don't know. Void.
Yeah.
And if
Wait,
Void's
is it
not
Void?
there,
I was gonna say Void
it's
might
the
not
next
be
day
there.
anyway.
All right. Yeah. Is it Void? It is Devo. That a 13. Yeah, it's a 13. It's Devo.
Okay. If not, then
You just knock him out. Let's try again.
Try again.
try getting more.
Sorry, we can't get married today.
No, maybe tomorrow.
Oh, ow.
Yeah.
Leg day.
Yeah.
And if not Devo, then Keelan. Keelan could be
Devo
my
will
best
do it.
woman.
Actually, hang on. I
Void.
just thought about something.
All right.
You're not allowed to think. You're the DM.
How dare I
You're
think?
supposed to
You
read.
should immediately know.
On leg day. Leg day was Friday.
Yeah.
And then yesterday.
Leg days every day.
Leg day was yesterday for me.
Okay, for me. No, leg day was Friday.
Yeah.
I might have to redo your community answers.
Okay.
I had a reason that I had thought about and I forgot about.
Okay.
Country nationals.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, got like 89 without a 253.
Jeez.
10K, 30 minutes. 9
And I texted you something too.
fast.
Yeah, seriously.
So after leg day,
It's still up to you, but that's all. If you send
trying
it,
to
I'll
catch
show you.
him at like. Yeah, probably around like
Anyway,
2.5.
but that's up to you.
Jeez.
So back to your answers. I had to rethink them through.
Thank you.
No.
So the first question was, is it right to marry someone you know or you don't know?
Don't know
Well, how
to
fast
prevent
is
the
this
loss of.
He's gonna say
What?
no.
10K.
No.
He's gonna say no.
Just 30 minutes.
Helm's gonna say no
He's
to
gonna
that.
say no.
That's wild.
Crap.
Which was
There's a reason I have for it, but I'll tell you later.
Runner's elimination.
And the other two answers were fine.
What were the questions again?
Do you have a problem with the UNT race?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my. You're just changing answers on me. I gotta change.
I am.
And do you have problems with this particular union going forward?
Potentially.
Potentially. No, it's a yes, no, or unclear.
Unclear.
It's not a no.
He can't see the future, so
Yeah, you can.
he's not
He's a list.
omnipotent.
No, but he can see. It's a certain amount of time in the future. Lesser deities can. Like a day or something. I can't
So
remember.
again, he's gonna say unclear because he has
Yeah.
no idea. But those are the answers you will get. Get some different music going here.
Yeah, some wedding bells.
Trying to see if there's some like decent. There we go. Well, like some peaceful morning music. Anyway,
Do you have a link to that again so I can listen to it too?
the audio.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me figure out how to share it again.
If not, that's alright.
I know there is. I'm just trying to remember how to do it.
There's some website.
Yeah. Anyway, I do not see the link currently. Let's see what this says up here real quick. I don't currently. I have to figure it out later. Unfortunately, sorry. Okay. Anyway, Michael, what would you like to do?
I'll beckon Grok over. Because I'm assuming I spent the past like 11 minutes just praying.
Yep.
Beck and Melbourne. Grook, my god Helm forbids the marrying of one whom I do not know. So at the very least, I'd have to get to know her before I marry her.
Okay, hold on though. We need to have a mini game here where the rest of us are like Sebastian and Little Mermaid,
Okay.
where we're just like you're like going on dates, and we're like some of us are like putting things up to you're like
To make it better.
You're trying to make it more romantic.
Yes. You like walk in and you're
Kiss
expecting
the
a normal
girl.
room, and there's like roses and flowers and everything, and you see us in the background like, you got it.
And it's like, and Helm himself,
Yeah.
is against the UNT people for some reason. I'm not sure what that means, but at the very least, I can't go on with the wedding as it is.
Okay. So one thing I will say is, as you've returned, or as you you finish your communion, which I assume is more like quiet solitude, and I assume maybe eyes closed, or maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
You open your eyes and you do see kind of like a green mist has settled in the plains.
All right.
Nothing like crazy, just like it's like normal fog, but it almost looks like a tint of green. So, but yeah, so you go back to your father and you tell him you can't proceed currently, and he'll say, "What do you mean you can't proceed? We've banked everything on this marriage."
He just needs to go on a few dates first.
Basically.
It's not like that big of a deal, man.
I promised him tomorrow.
How do you do
We
that?
have the whole day to spend together then.
Oh,
True, it could be love at first sight. They could go on one date and be like, oh my gosh. Look,
Okay.
he's 16. This boy, he's ready to
I'm
fall.
a man.
He's ready to fall in love, if you know what I'm saying.
yes. So,
At least one
Procreate.
part of him is.
Oh my god.
She just needs to speak to him right, and you watch. He'll fall for her.
You guys see the Twitter programmers that got let back in the building?
Yeah.
Mr. Suckmy and Mr. Johnson.
I
Yeah,
also find it really
Eborn
funny.
invited them back.
What was really funny was how he cut all of this. He literally lined everybody up by lines of code written in the last 6 months, and then got rid of the people who had the least. It's like,
Well,
so
no, he
anyone
had,
who was
like-
working on refactoring or optimization.
No, gone.
No,
Get outta here.
apparently it was like, send us what code you've written in the last, whatever, 3 months or
Print it.
whatever, and give us, what you did, and explain why you did it, and those who didn't just got
But
axed.
there's no way
Like
he took.
75% of people got fired, apparently.
But it took him one day. There's no way he
Yeah.
actually
Reviewed
read,
all
went
that,
through, reviewed
yeah.
it, and understood it. I guarantee he's just like,
Going
that doesn't
live.
look like a lot. Get him out of here.
Probably.
Yep. They're gonna say, well, I don't know if we can do that. They're gonna go back to their camp, and she's got to prepare for the ceremony.
Really, you throw away this whole thing over us asking for 24 hours?
Not
Do
even
it.
asking for 24 more hours, just like, let's be
24,
together
yeah,
for
letting
24
them hang
hours.
out. Is she
Yeah.
that insufferable? Like, no, you cannot spend a single second with her
Well,
before getting married.
we've pushed these talks back far enough that
Well, why didn't you tell us about them sooner?
how am I to contact you?
You're not
You're
even
not
here.
there.
You're not even
Ah,
here.
Devo's way off in the background. Like, you guys suck at this. This is your fault.
We just hear a voice on the wind going, "You suck."
So
Garbage. Let them get to know each other.
He's a sapiosexual.
That's a, hold on.
it's attracted to your own kind, right?
No, it's
No,
attracted
that's,
to people
emotionally
men-
connected with-
smart people.
No, that isn't that emotionally connected?
That's demisexual.
Demisexual, that one.
Okay, so that's a 20 on persuasion.
You're not even
You're
there.
not there.
And that's a 20 on
20 on
persuasion.
persuasion.
Not even a natural 20, so it can't do anything.
Dirty 20.
Here, let me try
I would
again.
tell Grook, if they're not willing to even concede on us getting to know each other, they probably won't make good long-term trade partners. Let's at least ask them to see if we can't persuade them.
Okay. We can try, but
Certainly
I
try.
don't see it going very well.
So, yeah, well,
Okay.
I guess Grook and I will approach the UNT leader and
Okay.
Are we even here
No,
at this point?
just
No.
them. It's just them at like 2 miles away.
So, I've spoken with my god, and he says it's against my core tenets to marry somebody I don't know. So at the very least, I would like to get to know your daughter before we engage in marriage for this to go through.
Yeah, that's it. That might be the answer.
What?
She's an atheist.
She's an atheist. Oh, is Nick just being too reasonable?
I don't know. Would Nick be this reasonable?
Probably not.
I mean, yeah, he's about following the tenets of the faith, so.
That's fair.
I mean, and he sees it, Nick sees it as like, yes, this will prevent loss of life. This is protecting life and sanctity, so this is an okay thing for the time being.
He's going to say, that is against our beliefs. You, essentially saying, like, you get to know them when you marry them. That's how most Yuan-Ti weddings go. So they're all pretty much just arranged marriages.
Yeah.
Whatever benefits the clan the best is typically how they'll do that.
Well, working with others outside your clan is what this is all about, so maybe you need to try and be a little more flexible.
So Groot's gonna kind of lean into your ear. He's like, in case I didn't tell you, they kind of have the advantage when it comes to firepower right now. So we're kind of at their mercy. So they're not gonna negotiate much with us. Just pick your words.
I'm
Back
thinking.
in your mind, remember, I have fireball.
It's like, oh, we have heavy guns. No,
In the back of your mind, I have gun.
So I was gonna say, so from your remembering, like, you guys don't have that many troops, but you guys are also walking armies.
Yeah.
So it may still be hard, but
Yeah.
you guys alone help.
Well, that's
Almost.
the thing. At the end of the day, the most strenuous piece is better than the most profitable war.
It's true.
I mean, if we're gonna exchange cultures, combine clans, then some concessions will need to be made on both sides. I did not know I was going to get married when I got up this morning, but I'm not completely against it. You're saying you're completely against the bride and the groom getting to know each other before they enter into? Isn't it some concessions be made on that point? Would that be something like a persuasion check?
Yeah.
All right, I'm so good at these. I'm so good at persuasion with my +1.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Oh, natural one!
I got
No.
a 2.
No!
I'd like to re-roll this. Yes, that's
Reroll.
It's gonna be.
2 nat 1s. Let's go.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. I'm so good at this. 16.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Bad. Wow.
That could have been horrible.
That could have been horrible.
That could have been immediately blades
how
out.
dare you.
That could have been shooting each other in the face. Okay.
Okay. So as you're talking about this too, you're gonna hear in the back of your head, no.
Am I hearing this from a source?
You don't
Have I heard
really
this feeling
know.
before?
No, you haven't felt this feeling before. It feels different and weird.
Like invasive or divine or?
A little bit of both.
Because I've definitely had spiritual revelations before, right?
Yes, you
so
have.
this isn't
It
like that.
It is similar, but it has a weird undertone. It feels like it's divine, but not purely divine, like you have felt before. So, something to be aware of.
Just a random no does not provide enough context. No to the marriage. No to me holding off the marriage.
as you're trying to say, I want to get to know her before I marry her.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the no in the back of your head.
Okay. All right. And how does the Yuan-Ti leadership respond?
They're staying pretty firm. They're like, our ways are set. You don't have much negotiating power here.
Mm-hmm. Well, If that's how you really feel, we can always go to terms of war.
Do you really think that you could wage war against my army?
I have God on my side.
Well, then I guess it's a matter of whose God is stronger.
You have the power of God and anime.
We could settle this the old-fashioned way. You versus me right here, right now.
You know,
gonna
that's
slap
that's
rat.
not what this is. That's not
Yeah,
how
a
war-
slap rat.
That's not how wars are fought.
Then it'll be your men dying by the droves.
My men will die for honor, which is acceptable to them.
They won't have any honor. They'll just be nothing but fertilizer for our crops.
That's a threat, my friend.
No. That's what I'm saying. If you engage in war with us, you'll lose.
Okay.
And we'll give you honorable burials.
Well-
and you'll become nutrients for the land to feed us.
I will. I would like to see those days. And he'll.
You'd like to see your days
He'll
of
start
us-
getting up and starting to walk away.
All right. What has the bride to be been doing this whole time?
Sitting
Yeah.
quietly.
Sitting angrily, stewing, or
Not
behind
even
a
like
veil, or-
angrily. She's just. You can tell that like.
this is the way.
Yeah, it doesn't know any different. This is just how it goes. So there's nothing right or wrong for her. It's just this is her father's decision is what makes the difference.
Yeah.
So but they get up to start walking away.
What's her name?
We don't know.
He did say her name at one point. I think I said it, but I don't know if I did or not. Her name's Zikla.
No, you said his own name, but
His
you
name
didn't
is
say,
Sozotzel.
This is
and
my
hers
daughter.
is Zikla. So
They're both Zikla?
no, his is Sozotzel. Hers is
Sozotzel.
Zikla. You guys having fun there?
Trying.
Dice throw. You trying to put that in your mouth?
No.
Oh my gosh. You
He's
guys,
succeeding.
you guys are funny. Okay.
All right. I guess we're walking back.
Okay. So as you begin walking away, he'll the king will
The king,
the crown prince, the crown prince will turn around and be like, he got your name right, Nick.
Which one's the crown prince?
The crown king. I'm sorry, not the crown prince. The crowned head is what I called him, which is
The Yuan Ti?
Sozotzel. Yeah.
Usually you do indeed put the crown on the head.
True. Unless they don't have a head.
Which head?
He's gonna turn around to you and he's going to say, you threaten that God is not on my side. I will show you God. And he's going to point to the sky.
He's like, I will show you God.
And you're gonna see four.
What in the world? Why is my 8-sided dice over here?
I don't know.
12-sided dice.
I don't know.
You're gonna see four colossal meteors hurl down onto your
Meteors?
guys' camp,
Oh my
Okay.
god. Where we're at?
where you guys are at.
You guys got this.
I need everybody to make me dexterity saving throws.
On it.
Then I will respond with a command to him and his daughter to grovel.
Okay.
Since I'm Devo, that'll
And
be
then
a
roll
strength
initiative and
saving-
all that?
It'll show up
Yes.
as a strength saving throw.
Okay, that's fine.
29.
21.
Nat, dirty 20.
All right. So you're the only one that passes.
With a 21?
Yes.
I got a 29.
He got 29.
He got 21. He still failed.
Yep. Let me go pull the thing up real quick. Hang on.
Which I don't know. I've got that special effect. I don't know if I'll take 0 damage or.
You will take you'll take none of the fire damage, but you will take bludgeoning.
Okay.
Just because it's a weird spell, and because I say so. So, you guys are going to see these meteors crash into the camp, decimating the area for a total of 135 damage.
Oh. So everyone's dead, basically?
Yes. So the entire camp is pretty much wiped out.
Except me.
You will take
Well, it's got a
quarter of
radius.
that.
It wouldn't get the whole camp, would it? Between 4.
It would get a lot of the camp, and the shock from the remaining is gonna.
Well, long is the range? It's not 2 miles, is it?
So there's two ways. There's one way he did this. He is a sorcerer,
Uh-huh.
so he's got distant, and it's a mile long range.
How much damage was it?
135.
I took 34. That's actually not bad for.
That's not for what you are, but you see what?
Never mind.
Okay.
I've got jingles. I'm running.
Oh yeah, Chris, did you roll?
No, Chris is unconscious.
Why is he unconscious?
What's the roll to where if you instantly die?
It's double your max.
Oh, okay.
So none of you should instantly die, but
Yes,
you
you're
guys are all
unconscious.
But I don't think there's like really anybody else around to heal you because everyone else is dead too. Yeah.
Hugo has 9 HP. He can get 11 HP. He can give somebody.
He's unconscious too
Why?
because you failed.
20 doesn't make it?
No, it does
Nope.
not.
21 doesn't make it.
My 29 barely made it. It sounded like.
It was a 27.
So you what?
There's glass, my
That is
friends.
glass. Be
I hit
careful.
the wood.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You hit the glass.
Hey, Chris, did you roll?
I hit the wood.
Yeah, I said 16.
Okay, so
That
yeah, you
fails.
take it all too. So yeah, 3 of you are unconscious.
She gone.
Unless he got like something that
Oh,
prevents
it's right there.
No,
fire damage, force damage.
he doesn't have anything
Bludgeoning
like that. I don't
damage.
think.
I do have fire damage. This
Alright.
thing. Isn't the adamantite fire damage?
The what?
No, that prevents criticals.
That was close.
It was right here.
But the staff of fire.
That's
has
close.
resistance to fire.
Okay, so you would take half of the fire damage. So you'd be at like 80 or 90 still. Let me calculate.
I have 79, so.
So yeah, it probably would
Heal.
still kill you.
Are we dying right now? Is this a TPK? We're just tossing dice.
I like to point out that the DM told me to.
Whoa. Yeah, I did. That's fine. So you don't know this, but you do see massive meteors just decimate what you saw was a camp is
Yeah.
not a camp anymore.
Yeah.
So you have to get married.
Gosh dang it.
I think it's a little late for that.
Yeah, a little late for that. So yeah, I commanded
Okay.
the girl!
the 2 of them to grovel.
So let's do initiative real quick.
I'm alive. 2 miles away. I'm gonna start running towards Nick.
I'm not. I just have a map out here.
Just a map.
Well, yeah, I'm not. This isn't not really gonna have. It's just more theater of the mind. So roll me initiative.
Those seagulls?
I think so.
13.
Okay.
They're marshals.
Let me see what they get. Well, you beat them, so.
A. Well, that would have been his action. Like he would have gotten essentially a surprise round or something like that.
Yeah.
right?
So we're starting new initiative, and you're up now.
Do I roll initiative?
Hard to say.
No.
But
You
yeah,
guys are too far
command both of them to
Yeah,
grovel.
way
It's
too
a
far
17
away.
wisdom saving throw
Okay.
You got death saves.
for both of them.
Okay.
Action.
So he passes.
All right.
That's your cut.
And then his daughter fails.
So her next turn, she needs to spend the whole time groveling.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Action.
It's right there.
That's all I really can do.
Okay.
I guess I'll move closer to him, or try and get outside of like an AOE range. So I'll try flanking
Okay.
off to the side. Yep,
Okay.
that's my turn.
Yeah. So as the round progresses and as time has kind of you've been focused on him more than anything else, you see that the green fog has kind of risen. Like it's getting bigger.
Like it's getting closer or taller.
Well,
or
so
what?
like you guys are up on a hill.
Yeah.
It started off in the
Lowlands,
plains
yeah.
and it's rising. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't look like it's just moving up. Like it's growing in size. It's probably like halfway up the mountain at this point.
Yeah.
So you get the sense that something's off. You don't really know what, but something is off. What would he like to do? He is going to point at your father and have your father make a charisma saving throw, which he's
Oh,
probably
he's
not
good
very
at
good.
those.
Charisma?
Yeah, war
He's a
chief leader. He's
fighter.
got charisma, right?
He's a fighter.
Yeah,
I don't remember what your stat block for him was, but I thought he was more fighter than he was chief leader.
it was like the war chief one of the orcs, so it has like decent charisma. if I remember right.
I don't know what to give him for bonus, so I'm just going to roll a d20 and we'll kind of judge from there.
I can look up a war chief real quick for you.
That's fine.
Jonathan, it's plus 12.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see, war chief. Orc war chief, there it is. He has a 16 plus 3 to charisma. So with that, he is going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
And he will disappear.
Disappear? Okay.
Yes. You have probably seen this spell before. He's banished.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, you see, the daughter, it's up. She falls to her knees, groveling, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. Next round. You are
What,
up.
the guards aren't doing anything?
No, your guards are terrified. They just saw their entire camp blown up, and then the other guards just aren't going to do anything.
Okay.
Yuan-Ti don't need to attack because they don't see a reason to. But at the beginning of the next round, the smoke is going to rise again.
The smoke rises, yep.
And you're going to hear in the back of your head, "No, this isn't right."
I'm dreaming, aren't I? Anyway.
This is starting to sound a little more gruff in its voice. It doesn't sound as much divine anymore.
Yeah. Summon Celestial.
Okay.
5th level.
He's going to counterspell you.
Alright.
You're sleeping.
Does he succeed the counterspell?
Let's go find out. He'll upcast it to match, so it doesn't matter.
Well, does he know to match it?
He knows pretty.
He wouldn't know Summon Celestial. He's a sorcerer, so he has to, like, either...
All right, he'll make an
guess
Arcana
or- yeah.
check.
I'm just saying, because you
No,
make
you're
us
good.
do this in this place.
That's fair. All right, so no, he doesn't. So he'll cast it. He'll roll.
Yep. It's got to get 15 or higher.
Yep.
Or is it 16 or higher? It matches.
Matches the
Yeah.
level. Yep.
And then it's plus his
Oh yeah, he
charisma
he passed.
modifier.
He passed.
Okay.
He got a plus. He got 21. He rolled pretty well. So, yeah, counterspell. So he's up and he's just
Well, I'll move in
Okay.
between him and his daughter. Yeah, sure.
okay. He'll just walk up to you and put his hand on your shoulder, and just say, "Was this worth saying no to?" And that's it. He's not going to attack.
All right.
So again, the beginning of the round, the daughter's not going to do anything. She's going to get up after groveling, but just not. I mean, she doesn't look like she's a fighter. So yeah, beginning of the next initiative round, the smoke begins to breach the hilltop.
Mm-hmm.
It is getting more and more green.
Let's do a 2nd level spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Summon that next to him.
Okay.
Plus 9 to hit.
Okay.
28.
28 hits.
He's going to take 11 damage, force damage.
Okay.
And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Sorry, he needs to make a con check
saving
to
throw?
see if he maintains the banish.
He does.
All right. And then I need a wisdom saving throw from him for Toll the Dead, DC 17.
He got a 17.
All right, so he passes that.
Yep.
So he's taking 11 force damage, and spiritual
Okay.
weapons next to him.
Okay.
Yes.
He's
All right.
like, he will, I need you to make me a, you'll probably do fine on this, but a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You might be fine on this, depending on how you roll.
I'm not too bad at those. Wisdom save?
Yeah, it's a high DC, though, so we'll see how it goes.
Oof. 13.
Yeah, it's not high enough.
No. I got a 4.
You are charmed by him.
Charmed?
Yes.
Doesn't that take concentration?
It does. You are correct. So he will drop banishment. Your father will reappear, and he will charm you.
All right.
He has a telepathic link with you.
Mm-hmm.
You do have advantage because he's fighting you, though. I
Yep.
forgot about that.
Nope. So roll again.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
That's more like it. 28.
That passes. Dang. All right. That was his 8th level spell slot. That sucks. All right. That's his turn.
Then it'd be Garuk, right?
Yes, Grook is up.
Yeah.
What would you want him to do?
Flank. Stab him back. He just, it destroyed his clan, so he's probably gonna... It'd be the thing to do, wouldn't it?
Yes. But he's
got
gonna...
some charger or something.
He's gonna fall on his knees.
On his knees.
Yeah.
Just like green mist, man.
Green mist. But it's only made us halfway up, right? Like, we're still at the top.
It's at the top of the mountain. It's not
Okay.
quite breached to you guys yet, but it's like a handful of feet below you at this point. It's getting up faster and faster. But
Then
yeah,
it's his turn or my turn?
so Grook's turn. He is just going to fall to his knees, drop his weapon, and just like wail in agony, essentially.
Oh my goodness.
And then now it is your turn.
All right.
So, at the top of the order, because this is the top of the order again,
Yeah.
the mist is going to begin encompassing everybody. So it's going to get about halfway up your guys' bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to hear a more gruff voice this time and say, "Wake up! It's not real."
I guess I'll make a wisdom saving or perception check to wake up.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you need here.
So make me like a perception check to see what's going on.
Have you heard how ridiculous the new game is? It came out with all kinds of
All
terrible
right, perception.
images and stuff.
Skills, come on. Like load. Perception +4.
I think so.
15.
Okay. Yeah, you're starting to notice subtle details, inaccuracies.
Yeah,
So like
things that are
when you
off.
first turned around, his robes were like a dark purple color. When you turned back around, they were black.
Mm-hmm.
When your father disappeared, his sword had a silver blade. Now it's almost like a dark brown, kind of a weird color.
Yeah.
But things aren't adding up.
Yeah. So I know it's not right.
Yep.
And I haven't been hit, so I haven't felt any pain.
Correct.
Oh my god, I know. Slap myself on the cheek, try and wake myself up.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can get through my AC, so deal 1 damage to myself.
Make an attack. You gotta make him attack.
I do want to see what you would roll if you attacked.
Yes, I have a
let you hit.
+6, 19, so
Okay.
no.
You don't hit yourself.
I hit myself, it does. Okay.
Yeah, you can
Go
hit yourself.
again.
It's fine.
17. Okay, 25.
Okay. Yes, you hit yourself.
Feel anything? Do I wake up?
You begin to feel dizzy. The battlefield begins to kind of blur. As you kind of go in and out of consciousness without falling down, but you're like a massive migraine comes over your head as you blink a couple times and you look up and you see your hand outstretched, grasping the Yuan-Tis.
You're about to get
Okay.
married.
How much time has passed? What's going on?
You look
What's
around,
around?
and it looks like you have just approached you, or the Yuan-Ti has just approached you.
Oh, and we've just shaken hands.
You've just shaken hands.
Okay. Now,
So roll
Can
me
I-
another perception check.
yeah. 15.
Okay. So you feel like this. You look down at your hand as you're shaking hands, and you see a little bit of green liquid on your hands. You haven't seen an ability like this before, but you can kind of understand it. It is almost like puts you in like a trance that he could almost control. So
Is he surprised that I've broken out of it, or?
a little bit. He's gonna see you shot, or he's gonna kind of like. Yeah, he will be shocked as you like get out of it quicker than he expected you to.
All right, and here's the other question: did I actually use my spell slots, or just mental?
It was a dream.
So we're not actually taking that damage.
No, you are not.
I had you for a second there.
I did. Thought it was gonna be fun.
He shook my dad's hand first. Did I notice that, or was it just me? Because I was paying attention.
He shook your dad's hand, but he didn't choose to.
I
use
didn't see
that.
the liquid.
Yeah. Yep. So this is
I'll probably slap his hand aside and be like, "You come for peace talks and you incite treachery."
no treachery was intended. I wanted to see how much of a battle mage you are.
Like an insight check on that.
Okay.
I have a passive for 18 if that matters.
Oh yeah, he's being pretty truthful. I mean, they're kind of deceiving people. Like
They're naturally stab you in the back to see if you survive people.
kind
Is
of,
that what
yeah.
you're saying?
So his idea was like, I wanted to put you in this trance and overpower you and see if you lost all hope.
Well, that wasn't gonna happen.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's the idea.
Yeah.
He says, you trust in your god a lot.
Hasn't failed me yet.
Well, it did in the battle, didn't it?
You mean in that dreamscape that you controlled, that I broke out of almost instantly?
Yes, you are more powerful than I expected you to be.
And let me see.
Says,
So because we just started, we shook our hand. We actually haven't gotten to the peace talks yet. So that
Correct.
could have all been
Correct.
fake. So we don't know.
Could
actually.
have been.
Okay.
Yes. He
Well,
says,
if he is here for good intentions, we can settle that. But my
Yes.
what is it? My guard is raised.
Okay.
More alert.
Okay.
Just ready to go at a moment's notice to
Yep.
like stop the 9th level meteor swarm spell from coming down.
How?
Kick him in the balls.
So, but yes, you
Sit down and
sit
actually
back
find
down.
out what the content of the talk is about.
it is still the same. He says, some of that dream was still accurate. Our goal here is to wed you and my daughter to branch peace to our tribes.
Now I need to do the actual
Now you can do commune if you want
commune and get those answers and see if they're the same.
to.
Yeah, so again, 10 minutes.
Yep.
Commune.
Says, again I see.
No. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work quite that way, but yeah.
No, but he's
Yeah,
like,
he's
you
like,
did it.
oh,
you
yes,
did it
I
in the
see.
dream. You're gonna do it again,
here,
huh?
too. Yeah.
You don't trust the first answers?
I don't trust what happens in a dreamscape. I commune with my god,
Yeah,
not
it would go
mortal
so
man.
differently
Yeah,
in
it'll
real
so go
life.
differently.
I'd kick
Yeah,
your butt
10
if
minutes.
you were in the real world, buddy.
Okay.
I have a chainsaw with your
I'd
name
like
on
to
it.
see you meteor swarm my friends in the real world.
Good thing Devo or Void's not there.
Yes. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
Commune, do I get those same answers?
you don't.
No.
No.
Yeah.
You know Helm's. And you kind of, and that's kind of part
That's
of this.
what raised my suspicions
Your guard
in
at
the first
first,
place.
yeah,
Is like,
so-
yes.
You know Helm's values, and he answered opposite of what you expected him to.
Yeah, with the commune, so it
But
is
yes.
like, yeah.
Saving marriage for saving lives is absolutely acceptable.
Yeah, he has no problem with you on to anybody who
No.
wants protection
Yeah.
from weak is good. And yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Then I guess we can continue on in the peaceful way.
Okay.
And do they actually let us spend the day together, or is it a tradition to
It's
completely unmeet each other?
he will say it's typically not allowed. But we saw how that went.
Well, my answers were different this time.
So under supervision, I will allow you to
Get to know each other.
to talk for a short time. I can't allow all day, but I will allow an hour or two of time to talk.
And I'll step aside with her and just talk about her past, talk
Okay.
about my past, talk about my beliefs, talk about her beliefs, what
Yep.
we each expect from our relationship and our duties to our people and our tribes and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
It's getting all ooey gooey.
Yeah,
over
ooey
here.
gooey.
Ooey gooey.
How many? And she's probably
How many
gonna,
children do
yeah,
you want?
she's gonna ask how many children you want, and it's like, all right,
I don't
we can
know.
worry about that later. We'll figure that one out.
Yes.
And that's Nick's plan going
Okay.
forth.
Okay.
Is she gonna have to travel with us?
She says she is willing to travel with you. Yes.
Willing to travel and also willing to stay home and lead her people. And
What?
how does she feel about?
How does she feel about dragons?
How does she feel about eating dragons?
How does she feel about having
Food?
intercourse with dragons?
No, don't ask my wife that, T-Bone.
She's not your wife yet.
Screw.
Yeah, you're not married yet.
So,
Is Devo into her?
but yeah. So she says, I won't be leading. My father will continue leading. The marriage is just a reason that both of us should stay, or the reason that my father and your father should stay in peace.
Peace is always the better option.
I agree.
But do we actually want to go through with talking about all her.
Well, yeah, we'll high level the actual conversation, but
It's like, yeah, she's okay with travel. Is she, how, if you don't mind me asking, what level is she? Is she actually combat skilled? Is she
so she is actually a level 10 sidekick. I have statted
level 10
her out.
sidekick? All right.
She might
So
wanna
she's
come
not
along.
she's not as high. She's not so level 10 sidekick isn't a level 10 character.
No, yeah. It's got
But
its
she's
own
got
thing, yeah.
she's like 7th level approximately to you guys. But she is specifically healer based.
Yep, that'd be good.
So having a secondary healer is the idea.
Yeah.
She so she won't help out much in battle, and she's probably gonna try to stay in cover.
She's more
for
of
the most
yeah,
part.
just a recovery person
Yes.
rather than a yeah.
Exactly. So yeah.
Yeah.
So any objections?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not there. Shut up.
Yeah. You
I
don't get
object.
scenes.
If she marries you, she can't sleep with me.
Well, we didn't say that.
No,
I rescind my
we are
objection.
monogamous, right?
I actually have
That's
a
on
thing
the
for
to
married
list.
Women.
Oh, that's terrible. That's so bad. Anyway, we can kind of high level, unless you want to talk about anything specifically, the rest of the day.
Well, am I gonna do this my own ceremony?
Do you want to?
I could,
They'll have somebody for it unless you want to.
as long as there's like some. Yeah, as long as it's basically standard, I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. So
Do a hell minute.
you talk. You guys talk for about an hour about your beliefs, things you want to do, all that kind of stuff. And then
Life
you
goals
part
and
ways.
settle times and all that.
And they say we have a place for the event. We'll meet you there tomorrow morning at 10.
And then we get back to the camp probably before noon, right?
Yeah.
This
it's
was
not very
early
long.
morning.
It was very early morning.
All right,
yes.
I'm gonna gather up.
So
the
yeah,
group.
you get back to the camp where everybody else is at and not dead.
All right, guys, gather up. We're back at the camp.
You gotta walk the 2 miles. You gotta make it.
1 step, 2 step, 3
It's like the walk back is much slower because the walk forward was like, all right, we might be going into combat. The walk back is like, man, I'm getting married. The walk back is much
what did I
slower
agree
than
to?
the walking into combat.
Yes.
Rolled with dice. Rolled with dice. But yeah, I'll gather up my fellows, my adventuring party, and be like, all right, boys, I'm getting married.
I need a suit.
This is my last night as a free man.
Let's go!
Let's get wasted.
Slap rat!
No, forget slap rap.
No.
We're just drinking kegs. This is gonna be.
Your father's gonna bring out a barrel for you. He's like,
Barrels.
sorry I blindsided you on this one. He's gonna set you a barrel down right beside you.
He's like, it's all good
It's
now.
super
Yeah.
nice ale.
How many hookers we getting?
Yeah,
No,
all
they
of
don't
them.
start with the good stuff. We start with the bad stuff. We get the good stuff out
Yeah,
there.
Devil's like, you know how I said I had my
Gone
fill of work
checks.
women? I've changed my mind.
Alright, we'll empty out the alchemy jug
Okay.
first.
We're also gonna empty out the brothel. Let's go!
There's not a brothel here.
Is the Kinku joining in?
No, it's a dude.
It's a bachelor party.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the Kinku will join you guys. I was confused with you,
We go up to the
man.
Kinku. We're like, "Hey, Kinku, you in?" The Kinku's like, "I don't know. I'm just so nervous. I'm a man, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's why we're inviting you." He's like, "Oh,
You,
yeah. You mean to join the party?
No.
Of course. Yeah, that's what I thought you
I
meant."
misunderstood. But you walk out to the Kinku and say you want to join the bachelor party, and the Kinku in like a dwarf because they mimic other
He yells
people's
one of the
voices.
slurs we taught him earlier in the day.
You hear in like a dwarf accent, bow chicka wow wow.
Woo!
That's
I
good.
like this guy. He's pretty good.
So
We taught him well.
yes, you we'll wait for Michael, but you guys have a pretty raging night.
Detail it, please.
Lots of barrels of alcohol.
I'm gonna even get involved and be like, oh, marriage. Let me drink.
He's
I
playing
don't
slap
want-
rap.
He's
We
playing
gotta-
Slap Rat.
We got a big game going on.
Yeah, that you see multiple games of Slap Rap going on
Slap
around
Rat
now.
World Champion.
Yes. Yes, pretty much. So you guys are passing around Slap Rat to all the people.
Why did you get these?
Those are Breeze.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, she got dragon scale dice.
What's funny is the ceremony weddings
Yeah.
increases your AC by 2.
For a couple
For
of
a
days. Yeah, for a week.
And then we kill you and revive you and do it again.
Yeah, you get remarried.
You can't get remarried to the same person.
I'm taking a paladin path of marriage.
No, it's what is it? Path of the Grave Barbarian or whatever. What's it called?
Zealot.
Path of the Zealot Barbarian.
Path of
costs
the
like
celibate.
Path of the Zealot costs no money to revive.
Yeah.
So like you can marry him, kill him, marry him, kill him to like your whole party. And
Yep.
you all get a +2 to AC.
Except for him.
Except, well, no, he does
Rules
too.
as written.
Yeah, it's a dumb rule, but anyway. But yes, you guys. I assume you join in, Michael, into the rager of a party that they organize. The entire camp is chanting and drinking.
Your dad is incredibly upset that
party.
there are-
There'll be fights the next day after the wedding.
You just hear everyone just chanting, Nick, the whole night.
Yes.
Evo is very upset that there is not a
How many con saves do we need to make, and how many are increasing?
Oh boy. If you guys are drinking all night, drinking barrels of alcohol.
Well,
not gonna remember
we
the next
started
day.
before lunch, so we'll probably finish around dinner time and then go to sleep to wake up early
Finish
tomorrow.
around dinner time.
Yeah,
We
you
stop
think
until, like,
you're gonna be like,
1,
"Woo, that was a good party, guys. It's
We're like,
time
oh, that
for
was
bed,"
just
and
the
we're like,
beginning.
what are you
"The
talking
game, buddy?"
We'll see what happens.
The after party starts in
That's what
15
the con saves
minutes.
are
No,
for.
the actual
Every
party starts
hour
and then
until
the
we
after
all
party.
fail.
Yes. Are you
Yeah.
drinking hot water?
It's cold out.
It's good for you.
It's
Yeah.
fair. It's fair. It's fair. Anyway,
No, you
yes.
drink really cold water to increase your core body temperature, so you burn more calories.
Anyway, so you guys party all night, have a lot of fun, stay up probably pretty late drinking. The next morning I'll have everyone
You're
make
too
me con-
hungover for the wedding.
roll me con saves to
The idea is you roll con saves, and that's
Where
when
did
you
that come
fail. Like when you fail is when you fall asleep, so that's what
Where
it's
did what
for.
come
So
from?
it's
Okay.
increasing
In
in
this-
So yeah, we'll start at like
You threw it in there earlier.
10,
at 6,
and then
at
12,
6 p.m.
14, 16, 18,
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, we'll start at like 6 p.m. Everybody roll me con saves. Everyone who's drinking.
17, baby.
You're good.
5.
You're
You
not much
are
of a drinker.
21. You're out at 6 p.m.
You're out at 6 p.m.
It
Dude,
makes
you're a
sense
lightweight.
because I just
14
don't drink
lightweight.
typically.
Okay, you're probably okay for now. So everyone that got under a 16, you're gonna have a +1 to your AC to your difficulty.
Alright.
Okay.
So that's at 6 p.m. 8 p.m. rolls around. Roll me another one.
I'm sleeping.
Chris, did you roll?
What do we need to roll?
Con saves. to see how
Nat
much you
20.
drink.
29.
12.
Okay, so you're gonna fail this one. So
Yeah.
you're out at 8.
Got 19.
Okay, so
No,
you're
I
good on
just
the
don't-
first night. What about the second night?
I just don't
The
remember
next hour.
anything past
Yeah,
8.
well, the next hour,
Right.
yeah.
You're not
No,
out. You just
I'm
don't
not out.
remember
I
it.
just don't remember anything past 8.
Oh, jaw upon is down.
You are out, my friend. It's set at 8 p.m.
Alright.
All right. So you see Lindor just bent over a table, just snoring away.
I'm turning into Lindor.
What?
I'm turning
You see Japan just like slumped over a chair, just like out, unconscious.
How many empty beer mugs can I stack on his head?
That's the
Roll me
question.
Dex.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
With disadvantage because you're partially drunk, yeah.
How does not? I don't feel like this should work.
He failed. He got a 6.
Yeah. Hold on.
You just threw a can at my head, basically.
He sets one down.
You keep doing one.
Yeah, one falls over,
one.
one falls over, one falls over.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Okay, yeah.
Wayland is trying to like deal cards with like his
No,
was it special deck, but he
Mark
keeps like his mark deck, but he keeps
keeps
doing
giving
it
them-
wrong.
Yeah, he keeps giving the mark cards to somebody else and
Yeah.
letting them win. All right, that's 8 p.m. Give me 10 p.m. rolls.
This is what
20.
DC.
Give me one more,
16?
but your DC is gonna be pretty high.
Alright.
Okay, 25.
Yeah, you're good.
21.
Okay, you're still awake somehow.
Let's see where I'm at. 9.
Ooh, yeah, you're
Going
out.
down.
10 p.m. You see
Yeah.
Devo just.
I feel like I'm not making. You've got your amulet.
I was gonna say, can I use my amulet once to
Yeah,
This
I'll
is
let
over multiple hours of drinking.
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
could have used it once, but that wouldn't have
Well,
affected
but
it.
I'm saying like, can I choose to use it now? Because I feel like Devo would be like about to be like.
I'll let you roll it
down
again
and
with
out.
advantage due to your amulet, but if you fail,
Well,
you're
this
still
is
gonna
the
fail.
advantage,
Yeah.
Even worse.
Okay. Yeah. The amulet helps a little bit, but then it just like
It
rolls
revives
hits
you, makes you stand up, but
Worth
you
a try.
overcorrect and fall face first.
Did I get anything else on his head?
Did you roll again? So you tried once. Roll again with disadvantage.
It's a 9.
You keep getting worse.
It's a 9.
9 now. You maybe get like 2 on his head this time, but then you knock him over and you can't get higher than that again.
And
So-
that was DC 18, so now we're on DC 20 for what? Midnight or 11?
You guys are at midnight now.
I don't know.
Oof. 18.
I got
Barely,
like 5.
barely passed.
Oh yeah, you are out now. Nick, you're out.
18 or
Like
20.
no,
You're.
no.
I think.
It was an
Was
8.
it, I don't remember what I said it was.
It was 10, 12,
I think you're okay still.
It was an
All
8,
right.
but I'm still out.
Yeah, you're out.
2 a.m.
So,
Got
yeah.
the party night. Only the heaviest drinkers are going. 20. Still going.
Man.
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
You're just like
You're just
"Hey."
alone.
4 a.m. 22.
Nick's just alone.
4
now.
a.m. Pass
You are out.
Yep.
But you're gonna see. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot
With
of like.
the stoutest drinkers, just.
Yeah, just like the biggest orcs. Your father's around drinking with you.
Somebody's gonna tuck me into bed. I don't know who. It's
Honestly,
not
I
gonna
don't
be
think
me.
there's anybody that's in bed. Everyone's just like passed
Passed
out
out
in the
somewhere.
in the
Yeah, but
in
I'm the
camp.
groom. Somebody's got to tuck me into bed.
But someone will throw a blanket over
Yeah.
you. Give you a
Everybody
pillow.
else should.
Yeah.
I'll make sure you get
Oh
George
my.
put on top of him. It's a blanket.
A what?
Companion. George gets.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
George gets a blanket.
Or before you pass out, you put a blanket over and then
Yeah.
fall over.
Yeah.
Fall asleep.
Right next to
my
George.
Pillow.
Yes. Ow.
Or, yeah, something.
Anyway.
He gets a blanket.
All right. So you guys, Nick, you were up partying till 4 in the morning.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
Lindor got a good night's sleep because
Oh,
he
yeah,
went to
dude.
bed at 6.
Yes.
He wakes up at 4 to put the blanket on me.
Yes. So, you guys wake up the next morning. Let's see how hungover everybody is. So, the longer you stayed up, the more hungover you're gonna be, or the harder your.
The DC matches when you passed out.
Yeah.
Said midnight for me, right?
Yes, which is a DC of 18.
So what do we do?
You are hungover.
I'm gonna
Roll
cast
me-
Restoration
roll
on
me another
myself.
one.
Is it a con?
Yes.
That's a nat 20, baby.
You are great.
my
I
God.
have 0
Why
hangover
would you?
also.
Dude, you
Or
are
avoid.
drunk.
I'm
You're
zero
hungover.
today.
You're just
Okay.
headache. Like, put sunglasses on me, please.
Someone must have
That's
given
an
me some
18.
really strong stuff.
It's a 12 plus 6.
18.
I cast
you're
Restoration
okay.
on myself.
All right. So you're better. You still feel like
good.
slight effects, but not near enough to be near
Yes, yeah.
as bad. So
Enough to be functional.
yes.
Oh, damn it.
All right. So you guys wake up probably around like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
You're like you have 2 hours until the ceremony.
Yeah.
Better get ready and then get over
ride
to it.
over and yada yada.
Yep. So they take horses on the way over this time. Takes only like 20 minutes to get there. It's
Yeah,
off in the
horses and
distance.
wagons for the wedding party.
Yeah. Do you
Where's
ask,
Jingles?
or who do you have as your groomsman?
I wanted Void, but I'll take Keelan.
Wait.
Okay.
Devo or
I'm
Void today?
Devo today.
Oh.
I know, it's a bummer. Hold on, let me re-roll.
I have got to believe this is our silliest reroll.
That is indeed
Void.
Void.
Okay, Void will be my best man.
Okay. All right. So Void is your
You gotta
best
give a
man. You
speech
guys
then.
walk
Oh
up.
yeah, I do gotta give a speech.
Yep, let's hear it. Well, let's have the ceremony first.
Sure.
You guys have so you guys get there. It's pretty set up. It's in a waterfall. Pretty cool looking effect.
Let me see it.
And I'm over. My
Rebuild it
headache
really
is
quick.
just,
Oh,
with this water, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so loud.
Oh, neat.
There's your waterfall.
Hey. How fast did you find that?
I had
Did
that,
you have
I,
it
I
ready?
had that one
Okay.
prepped in case we used it.
Okay.
What?
Is there going to be somebody running in saying, I object?
Yeah, maybe.
We got to kill him.
Maybe,
Get 'em, boys.
Maybe everybody comes here and then a meteor swarm comes down again and boom, everyone's dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Falling
It's okay, I
rocks.
have relentless endurance.
Falling rocks.
Not if it doubles your health.
Yeah, not if it doubles my health, but
No,
I have
guess
102.
Technically, that still would keep you alive because it doesn't. You would go up to
not killed outright is the problem.
Oh, yeah.
So if it kills me outright, then yes.
Yes.
2
But
meteors.
I can
two
survive.
meteor swarms.
I can survive
Boom, boom.
1.99% of my max health damage.
No, you know what he needs? He needs a meteor swarm and a dagger stab, and then he's dead.
Just a pebble.
It's a pebble. You,
Anyway, all
A
right.
meteor breaks off, comes up and lands on his head.
Anyway, so yeah, the ceremony organized runs pretty smoothly. They have an officiant, a Yuan-Ti officiant, that adds notes to Helm at request. Goes fairly smoothly.
something about protecting each other and
Yeah.
protecting the weak. Some along
Yep.
those lines. Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, so ceremony's over. There's a big celebration planned.
Yep. Yep.
I'm like, no more alcohol.
No, please, no more.
There you go.
Take one
Take
sip,
it.
and I'm like, okay, I actually feel better
I'm just
now.
gonna go ahead and give myself the +2 to AC. Marriage.
Are you,
bonus.
are you gonna cast that?
No, it's ceremony. It's just part
That's
of being
fair.
married.
That's fair. For
A week. Hey, I'm gonna take it.
That's fair. That's fair.
They should call it the honeymoon stage.
Let's honeymoon.
It's literally
let's
called
honeymoon
wedding.
for a week.
Where are you going?
I don't think it'll affect that much.
Yeah, I don't think it will.
I can already and then I cast Shield of Faith on myself, so my AC becomes 27. It's a little much.
You want to give him werewolf
Is your
powers
AC
now?
23 without all this?
Yeah. You did this to me. You agreed to it.
I'm
You
trying
gave me
to, I'm
the
trying
special
to
shield.
remember how you. What shield?
The Adamantium Faith and the
Right,
Awakened
I'm gonna give you
Bulwark
the
of Valor
broken.
Vistage.
Yeah, your legendary items are
Yeah.
shield. That gives you
Yeah.
plus 3 extra. Well, plus 2 at this point to dex. Plus
Yeah,
2 to
plus
AC.
4 AC. Gives the shields 2 plus
And then
another
the
2
magic
because it's
2, yep.
legendary.
Yep. Yeah, that's fun for me to hit you. It's okay though.
Well, that's what deck saves are for.
Yeah.
That's what meteor swarms.
So it's okay. You can hit me, and I just take half damage or no damage. So
Well, with
You're
dex
gonna make.
saves.
You're gonna.
Most of the
He's
time.
gonna give you a bunch of con saves.
I don't wear armor.
He's gonna.
my con sucks.
Banish.
Yeah.
Bye. Yes.
That one's rough.
So anyway, yeah. So the ceremony's over. They have big reception.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of food.
There's gonna be some fight pits. There's gonna be
Oh yeah,
feasting,
orcish
drinking.
fight
Oh,
pits.
yeah.
Some of the UNT like not really knowing what's doing. They're gonna join in. They actually do fairly okay.
Oh yeah.
They're not orcs, but like they'll handle themselves pretty well.
Slap rat table.
Is Void gonna
There's
try
Slap Rat
and get
Table.
his revenge on the what was it? What we call him, Owl? The second in command that he got his butt
Oh.
kicked from.
No, that's all right. He knows how much stronger he is than him now, and he's just he feels bad for him almost.
Feels
are
bad.
so
you don't,
weak.
You don't understand how I've grown.
So
Anyway.
Void gets up to give his best man speech, and he
Okay.
takes the microphone and he goes,
Microphone.
Microphone.
"As many of you know, I am a man of few words.
Thank you.
Congratulations."
You need some quiet clapping
Yeah.
from people. Yeah. The fathers will stand up and give speeches.
What
I
do
haven't
they
known Nick for very long. We met fairly recently.
That's it. His father says that.
We haven't
I
known
haven't
both
known Nick
could.
for very long.
But he hasn't.
Yeah, I know, but that's so funny that it's his dad saying
He does. I haven't known Nick for very long. Congrats.
Passes it on.
He doesn't
A
actually
tear
do
at
that.
Nick's eyes, like, oh, they're so
So
sweet,
beautiful.
so nice.
But yeah,
This is what
so the speeches go for a little while. They have food prepared. Yeah, party goes on probably late into the night again.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna
Less
I'm not-
intense drinking than last time.
Yeah,
There's a difference between a stag party and a wedding party.
that's true. Although your wife is taking some drinks at the same time. She's doing pretty well. She's resistant to poison, so that kind of helps with drinking.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah. So that is that.
That happened with a lot less bloodshed than I thought there'd be.
Yes,
You're
it did.
just getting married. Marriage.
Marriage is what brings us together today. Love, true love. Anyway,
What is that from again?
Princess Bride.
Thank you, thank
Yep.
you.
anyway, so your father thanks you. Sorry I threw you under the bus. Didn't really have much choice.
Yeah, it happens as long
Could have
as
been uglier.
we'll make it work.
Uglier.
A year.
We'll make it
If
work.
Devo were here, he'd be congratulating you and slapping you on the back and be like, "All right, let's leave these two lovebirds alone." Why don't? But he's not. So it's just
Don't worry.
Void.
It's void. Okay.
Well, if anybody comes to challenge me, you have to take them on because you're the best man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You're supposed to help kidnap the bride, aren't you?
No, you're supposed to protect the bride from being kidnapped by the ex-lovers.
Ah.
Yeah.
Fair
If
enough.
anybody comes to
What's this
challenge
from?
my honor, he
This
does
is
What?
that.
like old
Kidnapping
terms
the
like where
bride.
the actual
Yes.
best man comes from.
Oh,
and the
okay,
groomsmen.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bridesmaids were there so that if somebody tries to kidnap or curse the bride, it's more likely to hit one of the bridesmaids instead. Like they're gonna
Bridesmaids.
accidentally kidnap the bridesmaid instead of
So
the
the
bride,
groomsmen were a group of people to protect the bride from getting kidnapped from other people.
and protect the groom
And
in case ex-lovers come to steal her, kill him.
Yeah.
So it used to be a real thing.
Yeah.
It was like protectors rather than anything.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why you pick your best friends to be your protectors in the marriage.
And your best man wasn't actually like your best friend; it was like the
strongest
best
of
swordsman to
Yeah.
like fight a duel for you.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
pretty
whole- it's a
cool.
whole
I didn't
thing.
actually know that.
That was a real thing. Yeah.
Huh?
Anyway, all right. So you
Get married,
Finish
have the
off, get
wedding
married,
night.
have
I
a
don't
wedding.
think we need to get too sultry about what
We do
happened
not.
in the tent. You know? You don't want to flirt with me?
I do not want to flirt with you.
How does it work if she's like half snake?
She's not half snake.
She's mostly humanoid.
She's mostly humanoid. She
Yeah,
just
the
has
UNT,
snake features.
yeah.
Got it.
So
I
some
thought,
of the-
I thought she
some
was like a
of-
Lamia
Could you bring
where
up
she
an
had like.
image of the UNT?
I thought she had like snake from the waist down.
No,
that's a different race.
Dang it,
Oh,
I was
no,
gonna
it's
have you
the it's the
describe
same
the
race.
anatomy there.
But like there's again like half races and mostly humanoid and some are...
So she looks probably more like this.
Yeah.
Cody.
Nick got the better end.
No, that's boring.
So she's got like fangs, scales,
Okay,
but
I mean,
she's
that
not.
helps, but no snake tail.
Well, this is. You guys have seen these before. These are
Yeah.
abominations. These are the full
Yeah.
snake type.
That's what I was really hoping for.
Oh my gosh! Don't. Is this the what you're trying to or mimic that anime? What was it? I
Yeah.
don't even know what it's called.
Monster Musume.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
gosh!
just your fantasy.
Yeah.
Yes,
you
it is.
know.
It's his fantasy.
I'm a monster effer. What can I say?
Anyway,
monster.
so yeah, you guys finish the night and continue on. You wake up the next morning.
Try for kids.
Oh boy.
Roll for kids.
Roll for kids. Ooh, that's a nat 1. She has a miscarriage.
Oh
We're going into the yard.
Dude, that was too far.
Too much.
I'm sorry.
Can we bill him for that?
Yes, we can.
Okay, go ahead and put me on the swear jar for that one.
That's fair. That was too
That
far.
was
my
rough.
friend.
I thought that was pretty good.
Isn't that 20 like triplets?
All
or
of us
something?
laughed though.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like a
because
dirty
it's
laugh.
terrible.
Yeah. it's a
Okay,
terrible
so are
laugh.
dead baby jokes, but are those
No!
banned?
Stop! You're digging
Yes,
yourself
they
too
are.
big of a
Oh
hole.
no.
Hey, not 20 beat you like triplets or something.
Yeah.
What would that be? A con check? Con saving throw?
No, that'd be like the higher the check, the better you do.
Just roll a d20. So let's see what happens.
Oh my! Are we rolling this right now?
Please no, we're gonna.
You
have
gotta
take
leave
care
it
of
up to the
kids,
dice
too.
gods. 19.
Oh my gosh!
All night long. Okay. We can proceed.
Yes, we're done with that talk.
I appreciate it. That was fun.
Yep.
All right. But yeah, you guys finish up the ceremony. You hang around for I guess maybe another day. Before you start getting prepped to head back.
Anyway, see you never, honey. Leaves.
She's coming
She's coming with.
Oh, really?
She's a
Yeah,
sidekick.
she's a sidekick.
Oh, nice.
So she's a secondary healer for the party because you only have one.
How
And
mad?
he's also the tank.
Okay, but like, how involved are you with this marriage? Because Devo would like totally be flirting if he wakes up. Like, is this gonna be shut down immediately?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good. I'm excited.
I
want
to see how this goes.
It's gonna happen.
Yes.
Devo's gonna say something, and he's gonna be like, I have a thing for married women.
Not this one.
This is gonna cause a brawl between you two.
It wouldn't be much of a brawl. It'd be more of an ass whooping.
From who?
Worth it. Me.
Dude, he's
Whooping
literally
him.
just a puncher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say at this
Maybe you
point
could
I can
hit him.
see the future and other stuff, so I think it'd be a little bit harder.
It would.
I can also literally command you for every single one of your turns to not attack.
For
And
a
wail on
period
it
of
with the
time, you
spiritual
could.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we're not
I
gonna go
can
there
command
now.
you for
Sure.
5 turns with first level spells.
All right. But yeah, so you guys finish up.
We do have the scroll,
Yes.
except I think Jawpon wants to learn how to use it rather than spend it on getting back to Waterdeep, but that is a bit of a trip.
He should be able to. Well, I'm sorry. Let me look.
Is it a 6th or 7th level
I
spell?
think it's 6.
What are you guys talking about?
Your last scroll.
Say what?
Your last scroll. The teleport scroll I gave you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 5th level.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you can learn it. No, 7th level.
No, I'm not. He's not learning teleport. He's learning teleportation circle.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
It's more
Niche.
niche, yeah. But it works for teleporting to cities.
Yeah. As long as you've seen the engraving circle, and he
Correct.
knows the one for Erebor,
Yes, he does.
and I'm sure he can set one down here.
he cannot.
He can't draw a circle?
It takes a year to make one.
It takes a year? I
He
thought it was
can-
just the symbols.
So if he wants to teleport from anywhere to a known place, that place has to have a permanent teleportation circle.
Yeah.
That takes a year to accomplish.
Really?
The spell tells you that.
Okay.
So if you go look at the spell, I'll read
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
pull
look
real
at it. No, yeah, keep going.
Anyway,
You're good.
so what do you want to do, Jopon? Do you
So I'd
want?
probably like to learn it. That way, We can use it for later if we ever need to.
Okay. Do
You
you,
could
Come back.
literally learned it while
well,
we were...
you can't come back here. You can come back to Erebor
Yeah.
because you know the spell spot for that.
Which is pretty close.
Yeah. So do you want to spend the time to learn it in your scroll?
Fifth level is 5th level, you said?
Yes, it's teleportation
How long
circle.
does that take?
A number of hours equal to the spell's
Oh, so not that
level.
long.
No, like half a day, and then a handful of gold. I don't remember how much gold
50 gold
per
worth
level.
of, like, normal
It
stuff.
was 250 gold. And
Oh, sorry, I
5
was
hours.
looking at 2 Cool.
But yeah, so if you want to do that, I think it's 250 gold and 5 hours a time ish.
You literally could have learned it on the trip.
Yeah, you probably could at this point. We'll just say that you may already have done
Literally
that.
learned it in Erebor.
Yeah. So we'll just say that you already have it and you can add it to your list, and the scroll is gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that work?
And you probably have studied the you've studied the circle, the teleportation in the circles we've been to, right?
Yes.
Like it's something that's fairly common.
Well, somewhat common.
Well, like it's not like, hey, you have to like be a knight to learn it. It's like, hey, you have to go to this location and
Well,
get the time
it's going
and
to
pay
be
the
restricted
fee.
to like higher class people. Not everyone's going to have access to it,
Mhm.
but I would say you guys would.
Mhm.
So you have you probably do know it to be able to teleport back to Waterdeep.
So, do we have access to rare chalks and inks infused with precious gems worth 50 GP?
I thought you carried a lot of that on you.
So,
I mean,
For this
for
case,
sure.
I'm going to say yeah, you do. I think you'll probably have to buy more when you get back.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to have to deal with you going somewhere else to go buy that stuff and then leaving. And
Well, it's not that rare of a thing to have. Like, you should be spending. You should have a
Worst comes
Use
to
of
worst,
it.
we
Well,
write
inventory slot that says like spell components
worst
for
comes to
like
worst, we write
200
back to
gold.
Erebor and then go from
Yeah.
there.
But anyway, you guys have it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys get back to
Waterdeep and reporting. Do we beat the ship?
no.
No, a little behind.
Yeah, you're a couple days behind.
Close.
Well, I mean, the ship was like 5 or 6 days out from Waterdeep by the time you guys left it.
Yeah, so we're probably 2 or 3 days behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're close, but you're not quite there yet. But yeah, so you guys teleport back into one of the wizard towers in the city. They don't
Probably
really
have to pay
expect you
the
to be there, but
taxes.
what?
Have to pay the taxes for use and all that.
Yes.
No.
Why not?
I don't have the money for it.
Darn. They will ask
I
for
guess you're
a
under
handful of gold
Yeah.
from each of you to use the circle.
Can we just kill them instead?
No, this is Waterdeep.
Can we get like a lifetime pass? That we
Yeah.
just show them the.
I'll give you 10 gold for a lifetime pass.
No.
There's a lot literally
Anyway,
you can get.
so you guys get back to Waterdeep.
Yep.
And I guess we'll check in here in a minute, but we're gonna take a couple minute break.
Shopping
Sure.
break.
So we'll be right back.
What'd you say? 5 gold?
Gotcha.
It don't work right now.
Is that pistol gonna be ready?
Yes, everything will be ready that you guys have ordered. Not the pistol.
No,
Oh, Chris is gonna have another
not
one of
the
those
pistol, but the,
Dragon
Dragon.
signals.
Yay.
Signals. Pew. Shopping day. Quest turning day.
I don't really need anything. I guess I don't. How much? Does anyone remember how much money we got from the White Dragon fight?
The guy who has it is not here. Ethan had that written down.
Ethan,
I guess we could try calling him.
how much money do you owe me? Because we gotta sell.
I
some.
want to say it was. Well, we still have to sell it.
Yeah. 'cause
I think
mean,
it was like 34,300
for each
for
person.
so like 5,700 each. But we have to. That's like precious gems and yada yada.
That's
That might be
yeah.
something else though. Jonathan, we have bad news. The person who had how much money we made is
gone.
here. 3.
Did you text him or no?
I can text him or call him.
I will text him real quick.
Alright.
Assuming, yeah.
I have 34,300 gold, 5,700 each, but I think that was our previous one.
That was your. That
Previous
was the.
dragon.
That was the White
That was the
Dragon's
castle.
lair.
Yeah.
That was
the castle.
that the castle or the lair?
I don't remember.
I think that was the castle, and I just haven't marked that off.
I can look up the layer real quick and tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And we'll just
But it was like
set
in precious gems, and we still had to exchange it.
Yeah, which we can say you do now.
I'm usually good about writing
yeah.
that down.
I usually don't because we have 3 people who write that stuff down.
Yeah. I'm just surprised you guys haven't split it out at that point.
Well, because you told us
Yeah,
not to,
that's
because
fair.
we have
Okay.
to sell it.
Alrighty, so somebody sum this all up for me because there's a lot of them.
Nick, do you
So, what?
get, who's getting? Are you getting?
I'll add it all together, I
So we
guess.
have 800 gold. Another 1,000. 2,000, 3,000, and 4,000. So 4 and 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 8, 9, 10. 10,000 plus 800, so 10,800, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also found like a chest worth some amount. I think it was like another
Where was this
few
chest
hundred.
at?
It was in the upper rooms in the pirate ship.
Pirate ship.
Sorry, in the ship.
Yep.
Did we steal stuff from them?
Oh, I took
Yes.
I took the entire chest because I
Chest.
said it added 20% to value.
375 gold, 1,480 Ethereum, which is half a gold. So it'd be 740 gold.
Sounds about right.
495 silver, which is 49 gold, 49 and a half gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then another precious gems and stuff worth 225 gold more. Yep. So, yes.
All right, so that's 12,189.
Divided by 6.
Yeah. And my wife, so
That's not how that works.
You can sell her for a few gold.
Y'all have a joint account.
joint account. Yeah, I see that.
So per person, what do we get?
2,031 and a half.
So 5 silver.
Just
And
want to
then
round
5
up to
silver.
32.
That's fine. Close enough.
2,032.
32
Gold.
per person.
Gold. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, real quick. What does my wife's
Oh, we're
gear look
still
like?
running.
Can I upgrade that?
It's back on, I guess. What's up?
Yeah, we're supposed to come back.
We did. I
What,
didn't realize it
how's
was running.
my wife outfitted?
She is not wearing armor, but she's got.
Can she wear
She's got some
armor?
nice long
I have to
gray
get
on.
the
Gross.
rules up. She's got clothing on.
I'm sure she does, but
This is in Tasha's. I have to remember. I don't remember offhand.
I'm not going to be wearing plate armor and not, give my wife anything.
That's fair. That's a good point.
No, that'd be funny.
That'd be funny.
Going into battle, she's like, honey, you think I could have some armor? No. Just stay in the back and heal us, honey. You'll be fine.
Goodness.
I was in here. Maybe I was wrong. Hang on.
You guys going to buy anything?
Yeah.
I'm good.
So I'm gonna get a.
No, you wanted to get something.
Alrighty.
I did.
Because you're only attuned to, like, one thing, right? Your boots or something?
And the amulet.
Wait, you have to attune to that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it going to be, like, gloves of fighting or something?
I don't. It's not important right now.
No, we're in Waterdeep. We got to finish the quest, go shopping.
How many immovable rods do you think we can get?
I just need to.
I think we already got one.
I've got one.
The one that we've never used.
Yep.
Doesn't really state.
I mean, she's basically a priest.
She's essentially a
Or a
cleric.
cleric.
Yeah, cleric or druid would be the two that she could be.
I mean, are we talking medium armor or are we talking heavy armor?
She'd probably be in medium armor. Most clerics don't do heavy armor.
Well, life clerics do heavy armor.
Yeah, but she's not. She's just a generic cleric. She's
Yeah.
not a specific cleric like you are.
Yeah, medium armor.
Yeah, so she could probably get some medium armor on. I think you can actually. Let me see if this works. Nick.
Let me see. And she can probably wield the shield. Most people can, so.
I think, well, they can wield them, but they may not get proficiency from it. If they're not proficient in them, it gets kind of hard.
Yeah, and then you can't use it. But
I don't
figured shield
think-
proficiency is pretty widespread, isn't it?
Not really. Really only like frontline clerics and fighters and
clerics, I
barbarians
thought.
and stuff do.
Okay.
I don't believe she does. I'm sorry, actually. So the spellcaster actually tells me what they have. They have proficiency in light armor, and if it's a humanoid, have a simple or martial weapon. And it's not, it also gives proficiency with all simple weapons.
Okay.
So light armor is what she's stuck with.
Mm-hmm.
And then she can't wield a shield.
Is a shield a simple weapon? No, it actually has its own thing, right?
It has its own shield proficiencies, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Could you tell me her dex?
Hang on.
You could probably just take a picture.
I've got to build her because it doesn't have her actually here.
Okay.
I'll do that offline.
Yeah, we can worry about that later.
Yeah. It
Just-
won't add to that.
I'll get her some medium armor and maybe
light armor. Remember?
Sorry, yeah, light armor.
You're good. No, it's okay.
And maybe staff of the Adler, staff of the Python. She'd like one of those.
She would. So, anyway, I will worry about that later. But you guys get back to town, pay your fee to use the teleporter, and head out. What do you guys want to do now?
Shop.
Okay.
I need to go visit the artificer.
Yes, you do. He'll get back to you as you approach. He'll be like, "Wow, this is it's cool. I think I had a breakthrough. It's still a prototype, so it's not perfect, but and he'll give you the item we talked about.
All right, let's see how it works. No,
Probably one of those two I got highlighted.
Oh,
I'd
for
go
her?
for.
For her.
Yeah, depending on her con. I'm assuming it's either high or low, but if it's high, probably not. If it's low, probably go for the top one.
Yeah, I'd probably give her the top one over the
Alright.
bottom one.
Yep, because she's already got healing spells, so
Yeah.
I'll try and find one of those for her.
Okay. And that's rare, right?
Yep.
Okay. A little harder to come by, still possible. How do I want to do this? I'll say I'll say find one. That's fine. Okay. So you find your thing. Japan gets his dragon thing found, right? Or I think are you back yet? You said you were going somewhere. You might still be gone.
And some studded leather armor. That's just anywhere.
Yeah, that's everywhere. So you don't have to worry about that one. So, yeah. So she has decent protection now. I'll build her up with that.
All right, and how much is that rare gonna run me?
Amulet.
It should be a fairly common rare item because I feel like that'd be a pretty popular item.
Yeah,
to
but I gotta
enchant.
look at the cost of the table.
I believe it's 1,000 to 5,000 or 500 to 5,000.
Rare is 500 to 5,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty useful though because it increases score quite a bit.
Well, that's also the thing. It'd also be like the most commonly enchanted piece of equipment, I think.
Yeah, but the problem is how hard it is to make. Rare items still take quite a while to make, and because it's just a pure stat boost, they'd be hard. They'd be harder to come by.
Well, what I'm saying is there'd be some balance between this is going to be enchanted all over the place, and because magic items don't get destroyed, they're going to be in circulation, passed down through the family, and just like always popular
They
to
can be
enchant
destroyed.
because they should be. Well, they can't just be destroyed in a fireball. Like if somebody is in a
No.
battle, it's going to be recovered.
Yeah, but
So it is a balance.
I mean it's still in high demand, so it's going to cost more than just like a. I mean even. I'm not saying
Well,
it's
it's still
cost a ton,
rare.
but I'm
Nothing
gonna.
costs more if you steal it.
I'm probably gonna say it's like 2,000.
Well, that's fair.
I mean it's
Fair.
it's on the lower end of the 5,000, but it's still not cheap.
Yeah. And I'm going. I'll show you the spell in a sec.
Okay.
Uh,
So
And I'm gonna get this set up in my church, the Word of Recall.
Okay. Yep, I know that spell. Okay.
Get it set up at the Helm Church.
Okay.
Church of Helm.
Sounds good.
And
In Waterdeep, I'm guessing?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let me
Does
see
anybody
if
else want to buy anything while we're at it?
What's the
Chris, are you back yet?
Take that as a no.
Yeah.
Winged boots. How do you feel about winged boots, Jonathan?
He already has a pair.
So no.
They're going to be pretty hard to come by.
I'm also gonna give her my Cloak of Protection.
Okay.
And
You're
I'm
text me all
going
the items
to
you're going to give her
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
can make her character sheet.
and Signet of Sacrifice. I'm gonna look for an enchanter to make it also a Ring of Protection.
Her? Are you going to give it to her?
No, this is my signet ring. Signet of Sacrifice. I'm looking for an enchanter to make it a Ring of Protection as well.
I'll have to think about that one because that's
Yeah,
double
it's going to take a while.
Well, that's
It's
double stacking
I might have to find
enchantments.
like the original enchanter. So it really depends.
Yeah, I'll think about that one. Let me make a note to that one.
Yep.
Okay.
Man, if it was only simple to be a DM.
Jonathan?
Yep.
What about boots of speed then?
You might be able to find them. I want to look one thing real quick. Sorry.
No worries.
What are you going to get rid of?
The bracers.
The gloves of missile snaring?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are rare. Yeah, those are going to be pretty hard to come by. I'm going to roll for those.
Alright. Do I need to roll for it too?
What?
Do I need to roll for it too?
No, this is just going to be like if they have them available.
Okay. What's the magic shop name? What's it called? Who's the guy who runs it?
Gimbal Shop of Magic.
Gimbal Shop of
Gimbal's Shop of Magic.
Alright. Who's the guy who works there?
Gimbal.
Gimbal?
Classic Gimbal. Classic Gimbal.
You know me.
No, you
I-
don't.
Gimbal, we've been
Come on,
friends
Danny.
for ages.
Friends for ages, Gimbal. Come on.
Don't do me like this,
Come
Gimbal.
on, Gimbal.
You're not going to find it if that keeps going on. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll a D100, and on a 70 or higher, you can find one.
Alright.
That's 30% chance.
Okay.
Is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay.
I mean, you're the DM.
Do you want to come watch so you can see that I did it
for
fair?
it. Go for it.
It's a 74.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means you find them.
Alright. How
Okay.
much are they?
2,500.
2,500.
Gosh, I forgot how expensive this
Well,
was.
That's rare. That's
Yeah,
half the normal price.
Well,
like that's
Gimbal-
half of the max.
I've
Come on,
got some
Gimbal, you know me.
gloves and missiles.
$249.99.
I
What?
got some gloves and missile snaring. I'll do 2,000 and I'll throw those in for you.
Yeah, those aren't worth it. Those aren't worth that much. Tell you what,
2,200.
I'll make it 23.50 with the gloves.
2,350 with the gloves. That sounds like a fair price. I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Blow me. I'll only pay $22.50 and not a gold more.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
sure I can actually afford this. No.
You just got like 20, most of that right there.
2,350. You said.
Yeah.
All right. It is done. doing business with you, Gimbal.
F off, Gimbal. Didn't even give my man a good deal. That cost Gimbal like 100 gold. You just got swindled.
I know.
You got swindled by the by the Gimbal.
He's a gnome, by the way, if
He's
you were
a gnome.
curious.
Of course he is.
I know, but they were
swindled by Gimbal.
was
Yes.
lucky they were even here. So
Yes. All right. Let me look up this table real quick. Okay. So you guys finish shopping, I assume. Does anybody else want anything?
No, I'm looking, but
Chris, are you back yet?
I want to test out something.
I can't hear him if he is. Oh, he's still muted. Hang on, let me message him.
this is what I was gonna say. This is what you should get.
All right.
Well, this will make your attacks do.
I do want to test out the pepper box
Okay.
with silence.
So you take it to like an archery range, and he's got a place you could probably do it at.
Yeah.
And you shoot it, and it's silent.
Shoot it again.
It's silent again.
Shoot it again.
It's silent
And it's
again.
another tattoo, so.
Sure.
First time he uses it in battle.
Silent.
Boom!
Yeah, the
Shoot
one of the
again.
It's
times.
silent, and you were out of ammo.
I reload it.
It's silent.
As I'm reloading it, it's silent.
No, it's. I mean, it's noisy. It's not like noisy, but you reload it.
As he reloads it, the sound of all of the shots.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You want Tia's dark vision, right?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Okay.
I shoot Nick with it. Ding! I miss.
That's good.
He doesn't know where it is.
I'm not with you.
I find you. Alright. What now?
Sorry, hang on. I'm looking up one thing real quick, and then we can keep going.
Are we gonna go kill people now?
Yeah, we gotta turn in our quests.
What was our quest again?
It's been a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, right.
We
Oh, that
saved.
was the tiefling.
We saved the tiefling, and we also researched the dragon horn.
I didn't do any of those. I mean,
And then the tiefling was going back to Waterdeep, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
she's
she
here.
is.
We're probably. gonna go
So
talk
you
to her.
guys, after shopping for a little bit, we'll probably meet back up with Airlanther, your monk friend. He says we have about 2 days until the next council meeting.
It's pretty convenient.
Well, it's
Well, she showed up.
because you came back to town and
That
she
the
came
council
back.
meeting.
The
They had to
council's
call 'em
meeting
together.
again. They're calling the council again.
How convenient.
I mean, I don't know what you mean by convenient, but sure,
Pretty convenient.
pretty convenient. Sure.
Don't listen to Waylon.
What do you mean?
One of those
I'm
two.
new right now.
Okay.
Probably just whichever one she prefers, which I'll leave to
Probably
you.
the bottom one,
Yeah. Okay.
because she wants to stay alive. In case you
Well,
aren't.
I'm also there, so yeah. Either yeah.
But in
Makes
case you're
sense.
not, it's a way to keep her alive to keep you alive later.
And that'd be 1 to 500, so
For the
Two-
enclosure,
two,
we'll go
three.
200. 200.
200. Okay.
Okay. Okay, he's back now. Good. You can go to your magic friend who you commissioned your dragon from, Chris, and you can see that it's complete.
Hey, good job.
Nick, your new wife is probably like loving you. You're spending all this money on her.
Dude.
She's like, oh.
She's like trophy
Yeah, she's
wife.
getting spoiled.
She is.
I've given her
She's
a
gonna
cloak.
expect this every day.
Dude,
from
he
here
just
on.
gave her like $5,000 and stuff.
That's a lot of money.
Well, it was mostly
10
one
years.
thing.
Wow, you gave her the cloak protection, which is expensive.
Yeah, that's common. Sorry.
Like, dang, I
uncommon.
should have been married a long
Okay.
time ago.
You still gave her like $5,000 and stuff. You bought her
Pretty
a rare
much.
magic item.
You like each other.
Yeah.
I bought her a
We
rare.
get it. You guys like each other. Oh my god.
Should I get
Man,
studded
that
armor
wedding night
plus
must have
1?
been great.
You guys
I
are
rolled- I rolled a
He goes in
19.
there like, yeah, I guess I can get married. The next morning he wakes up, he's like, I'm spending every dime I have on this woman.
I must keep her.
That snake head game is strong.
You know it.
My man.
I mean, you know how their jaws work, right?
Yeah, they are
Okay,
hinged.
studded leather plus
That
1 is
tongue,
also
though.
uncommon.
It's 40.
Sorry, rare.
All right. So yeah, he says in 2 days' time the council will meet to discuss the the future plans, what to do next, and to talk about your successes and failures and see what has come, so you can give us a detailed account.
Failures.
We don't know what happened, so you got to tell us what happened.
Failures.
So,
You know,
anyway,
We didn't kill the white dragon. We only made it run away with its tail between its legs.
you should have killed it.
You should've told me. The last time I killed a dragon, you weren't very happy with me.
Says who?
No, what?
You.
The DM. You're talking like Lindor.
Oh yes, yeah. I wasn't very happy, but Airlanther was happy. Anyway,
We
so,
killed 2 other dragons.
So we'll kind of say that like the 2 days has kind of been partly of that shopping.
Yeah.
Chris, did you want to try and buy anything before we went anywhere?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to have
Void or
another
Devo?
fleet commission.
Okay.
Devo.
This Devo.
The what?
Buy that tattoo that I showed him.
How much can
gold was
dispel?
Like 100 to 500.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Myself, carved from ivory and
What
decorated
tattoo?
with gems worth at least 1,500 GP.
I can't remember what it's called.
Okay.
Go back to the same guy that
It's under
made my
Wondrous.
dragon guy.
So I've got a
And
berry
ask for this.
tattoo.
Okay.
That's what you're looking for.
No, it's
I'll
a special
I'll
one.
pay him all up
You're
front.
special
1,500.
Thank you.
Actually, I'll pay him half now and then half when I
Tiefling's
pick
gonna
it
be
up.
here.
Okay.
Girlfriend?
Or should I do it all now?
Just do it all now, so you don't have to think about it.
Eldritch Claw tattoo.
There we go.
This guy, you already spent a bunch of money with him, so he trusts you and you trust him, so you'll pay him all of it, and then he'll get it done.
Do we have any plans on coming back here soon? That's probably a question I should ask before I have this done.
And it gives you a
I don't
range of
know.
15 feet and does an extra 1d6 damage.
This will take quite a while to make.
Yeah, it'll probably take like a week, like it did last time about.
Or you could pay double for Rush.
Or he likes you enough and you've given him a lot of money.
I mean, the thing is that he gets maybe not this level of commission, but he gets a decent amount of commission.
This man has a good, healthy work-life balance.
Yeah, exactly. He's not going to rush it for you.
Unless you pay him a lot.
I'm adding an item.
Okay?
Well,
Buying an item.
What are you buying?
If you're cool. A Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Does Gimbal have it?
plus 1
Does
to
Gimbal
unarmed
have-
strikes,
Come on, Gimbal.
attack rolls, and strikes damage.
All right, let me look at
And,
this.
yeah.
Hang on. Eldritch Claw Tattoo.
He's tired of everybody being just out of reach.
Yeah. Just basically, it's just +1.
Yeah, but the Eldritch Maul ability is what I'm kind of confused about.
It lasts a minute and it just gives you a
It
range
does.
of 15.
But his stand is already that. That's what I'm trying to figure
It
out.
would only
It
be
would
on
only
me.
work on
It would
me.
not. So it would be when I'm Devo. It wouldn't work when I'm Void. I mean, if Void wants to punch someone with his own fist,
He could.
He could. But yeah, it only affects me.
All right. I can't.
It literally is
We'll play
unarmed
with it.
strikes.
That's fine.
Yeah, if it ends up being a problem, that's fine. I'm just here for the +1
Yeah, I hear
attack.
you. Because you don't have anything like that yet.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. How much does it cost?
See if there's a level 2 version.
There is.
Yeah. It could cost
What?
1,000 to
Very
500
good.
to 5,000 and be a +2. But 100 to 500. It is pretty niche.
Yeah.
But there's got to be a lot of brawlers who are like, yeah, look at me. I spent a year's salary on this tattoo.
Yeah.
So he has both versions.
Okay.
The +1 is 280.
Okay.
The +2 is $3,000.
$3,000.
That's fair.
Did we just get money?
Yes.
Was I
Yes.
supposed to add money?
Yes!
How much was it?
2,032.
That's basically the tattoo right there. You might as well get it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
So how much? $3,000?
I'm
Yes.
down to it.
You're not even gonna barter?
I'll give you.
It's Devo.
Yeah, Diva. I won't give you $29.99. Not a gold more.
Get it, Adams.
Yeah.
It's like, I saved money.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So
You said 1,032 add to gold.
2,032.
2,032.
Yep.
Wow, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this still cycling, I think?
I like to buy something as well. Once.
Okay.
You know,
What do you want to buy?
Some potions of greater healing.
Okay. Are those what are those rare?
Yeah, I think so.
They're potions.
I know.
Excuse me.
I think last time we were here, we got like 3 of them between him and I.
Yeah. They're uncommon. Greater healings are.
There's no way to
uncommon.
add this +2 to me anywhere.
Yeah, you just have to. We'll have to modify it.
Okay.
So let's do this. I think we can do it fairly easily.
I'm in great pain.
Yeah.
Got a new TV this week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not on purpose. Somebody that works with Emily is like a volunteer. She's retired. Her husband just got the new Xbox, and he wanted an OLED. They got like a new TV like 2 years ago, but he wanted an OLED TV to go with his new Xbox.
Oh boy.
They had a 75-inch Samsung Smart TV that they were like, "Hey, we just don't want it anymore. We were gonna like give it away. Do you guys want it?" And we were like, "Yes, yes, we'll take it, please, yes."
Dude.
So they just gave it to us for free as long as we were willing to help them move a table out of their basement.
That's
You're
terrible.
like, so hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Is it made out of granite?
It took us
Like,
two. No, it was like a wooden table. It took us
They're
2
just
minutes.
old, though. Probably
They are,
didn't want
yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
What's funny is this will be a semi-pain to get out. Well, it wouldn't be that hard to disassemble.
This one's not.
But that's
it was,
funny.
It
We
was a
literally
real
like
normal
assembled
table.
it down
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna have to build something in your character sheet for it. 'Cause
Okay,
it's
that's fine.
3+2. But yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, so we got a new TV. It's in our basement now. Our basement
That's-
is now officially
Dude, that's
cozy.
an expensive
Nice.
TV too.
It's like $800.
It's still pretty.
Well,
no,
yeah.
Well,
geez.
Sam's
yeah.
had some 75 inches for like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
They're-
I mean, it
they're
was a
really
pretty
nice.
basic model, but still, it's like $800 a grand that they just gave us.
Yeah.
I was not going to spend because we just haven't been using our basement because we had an old rear projection screen TV that we used for like retro games and stuff down there. It was like a 55-inch.
Yeah.
And it's like huge, probably, right?
Yeah, it is. But it was great for like the NES and the SNES and
Yeah.
PS2 and stuff. But then it died.
Chris, you wanted to buy something, right?
Potions of greater
Yeah, he wants his own wife.
I'd like to purchase a wife, please.
Mail order brides. I read a really interesting like article about the whole mail order bride thing.
Apparently, a lot of them turn out to be happy.
Yeah, it was interesting. It wasn't a lot. It was like 40 or 50%.
Well, higher than the average.
But higher than I expected for sure.
You can find 2 in stock.
What is this?
mail order brides. You can pay
There are
for
100
someone to
apiece.
come from another country and just get married to you.
200 total?
Yep.
Cool.
Let's see.
I'll buy 'em.
Okay.
The craziest thing I saw was an ad saying, if one doesn't work out, we'll send you
We'll send
another one.
If,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's like if they run away within the first 3 months, we'll send you another one for free.
Yeah.
But the thing is, most of the time they end up just being fairly happy because people who actually do that are just really lonely and want a companion.
Lonely.
And they're going to be
Desperate,
nice to
and
them.
they end up being
take care of
pretty
them,
nice
yeah.
to them, yeah.
Yeah.
And the person who gets sent over, they usually do it because they have a family back home that doesn't have enough money,
they're
like
getting
kids or
paid.
whatever, and they just send the money back. And
It's like the third daughter that was neglected or something.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Anyway,
rough stuff.
so stuff is purchased.
Yes.
Um,
Let's go turn in our quests.
yes. So
Wahoo!
2 days have passed, unless you guys want to do anything specific. 2 days pass,
I mean,
and you continue to you head to the council meeting. Yeah. So you guys get there. You see a lot of the same faces as you did before. You do see that there is a new leader of the council. So I think you heard last time that
somebody was assassinated.
the main lord was assassinated and has been replaced by Lady Laryl Silverhand. You met her before. She was on the board already, but she
is now in charge.
hang on. Yeah, so she is the leader of the Lord's Alliance now. After Daggold Neverember was assassinated. Yeah, she is a female human wizard.
Hey.
So
Hey.
yeah.
Is she into Get the Yankees?
No.
Yeah.
I'm in no search of a woman.
That's what you think.
I wasn't either, and look what happened to me.
Yeah,
I
neither
spent
was
all my
Nick.
money.
Anyway,
Don't
yeah.
get a wife; they're expensive.
Money on your wife, they aren't expensive.
Lord November has been replaced by her, Lady Silverand, who now sits at the head of the council table. Somebody else sits next to her right, alongside a human female introduced as Alia. Their begin discussion. They're you guys walked in as they were already discussing what to do. But they're discussing the various raids on the domains around the area after receiving your guys' reports. It does feel like situations are escalating. More cities are being attacked by the cult. The attacks are getting more severe than they were before. Not like the first attack that you guys were a part of. As they bring up, they call you guys forward and they say, we want updates. Let's start with Verum. We already know that you brought him here. We have him in custody, and have been questioning him. But tell us your account of it, so we have all the details.
He was delving deep into a tomb. Tomb?
Yeah, it was a tomb.
Yeah.
Crypt?
Into a tomb.
Is it a crypt?
It was a tomb.
The tomb?
Yeah.
Is it a burial site?
All of the above.
We made our way past the hidden door without, desecrating the tomb, which seemed important at the time. Killed everybody who was bad in there. We found the big bad of the tomb holding him up with the dagger to his throat. Without any fault on our side, he ended up getting stabbed and dying. Not our fault. It
We
happened.
didn't stab him.
Oh, yeah, they did.
We didn't.
We didn't. We tried keeping him alive.
Yeah.
And before his soul could leave his body, I brought him back to life. That's just, yeah.
Okay.
Cleared out the big bad, the cult from there. It seemed like there was some infighting in the cult with that problem in the tomb. Brought him back to you, callous, bruised, bandaged, whatever.
Yeah.
You've been questioning him.
Yep. So most people are very, very happy that you brought him back alive.
Yep.
Captured, killed would have been fine, but captured they're very thankful for because they can question him as much as they want. You do see one faction, the Emerald Enclave, isn't very happy. They believe that he has already demonstrated a willingness to corrupt the natural order, making a trial excessive, and they should have just killed him so that he didn't try and escape later. So they believe that. So they're not very happy with that decision, but they're okay.
Oh, we can always kill him now. Anyway.
They believe you shouldn't have brought him back at all because there's a chance that going through trial or anything he can still escape. So anyway, on to the Arcane Brotherhood. The Tiefling and she'll approach as well and kind of help you guys account. And what of Arathator, or the dragon that existed in that area? Do we have a chat?
No.
He's talking about his lady, though.
Oh, yeah, my girlfriend's here.
Macath walks up.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
are you
babe.
Void or Devo today?
Oh,
It's been another day.
It was Devo. Oh, it's been
Yeah, it's been
another
2
day?
more days.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention.
Today is
And then one
Devo.
more day.
no.
No, I'm just rolling for today.
Okay.
Let's just
Yeah,
say
it doesn't
yesterday
matter.
didn't matter.
In the interim.
Okay, fair enough.
So, yes.
Wonderful. I say, ooh. We've probably been having some light schisms where I've been, making eyes at your wife. You're like... And all of a sudden I see the tiefling girl. I'm like, yeah, immediately just let that go.
Yep. So, but yes, you. They ask you to detail what happened, and obviously
we just saved the world, and Nick got married. The average Tuesday.
So.
Is it our time to speak, or is
Yes.
Macath going to go first?
Well, I mean, she's just gonna kind of chime in with you as you tell the story.
So we were tasked by Delilah.
Delia.
Delilah. Hey there, Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah Silverhat. Made our way through the sea of moving ice. We got some info that the dragon was there. Found the dragon's lair. There were some village who were trying to ward us away, but we ended up diving deep into the caverns where we came across the dragon. We succeeded in him driving away, capturing his horde, and then we found Macath the Crimson. We probably should have done that the other way, but we don't always get what we want. Rescued her. There was some bullywug research going on, and we captured their stone plates, and the White Death's library of Mikhail's been translating all those books to actually read what they say instead of giving you a mind funk.
Yep.
We
music off. I forgot that was still going.
Tropical music.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
after
He's still in Belize.
freeing the Crimson, making sure the boat gets out of the sea of moving ice, we ended up teleporting to Erebor, where we found out that there was a red mage possessing the monarch of the kingdom. After freeing the monarch and sending them on their way, we discovered that red mage was sending money somewhere. We're assuming to the Koltor, to the organization itself. And yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to. Oh yeah, and I got married. Half-hearted congratulations.
Cool. Yeah. Just like
Yeah.
congrats. Cool. So you see, most people are pretty happy with the results.
They better be
Kath
happy
will
I
walk
got
in
married.
and kind of say that her leader, Hostwater, I think was his name or something like that.
Hoss water.
Let me
Hot
go
dog
look.
water.
No, Hoss.
Hey, you just know him as competition.
Yeah. Nah, he ain't competition. He's
Look at his
nothing.
name.
That's what you say. So you mean?
Yeah.
Hostower.
Hoss Tower?
Yep.
His name is Hawk.
Because you brought Makath back and has saved her,
Hoss.
the Arcane Brotherhood has agreed to join the battle.
Cool.
So people are pretty stoked about that. The only person that's not is the Paladin friend. Oh hey, we got a new subscriber. Hello, thank
Hey.
you.
Hello.
Hello, person whose name didn't come across the screen.
It did. It's Alio3 or something like that.
Hello,
Hey,
Alio
Ali.
3.
How's it going? Cool.
I think it was more than Alio3. I just couldn't get to. I saw the Ali and I saw the 03. Oh, there's Ali 03.
Yeah, feel free to
93.
chat.
Ali 93.
We're really bad at this.
We're so bad at this. But thank you anyway.
Thank you for following.
Yes. But yeah, so the Onthar Froom, your guys' paladin friend, isn't super enthusiastic about the Arcane Brotherhood. He knows that he kind of has to suck it up because they're a useful ally, but they kind of just pursue whatever knowledge they want, and it's not always the best knowledge. It's sometimes necromantic in style, and it's just they'll do whatever they can to gain power. So that's kind of not great, but it is what it is. So they'll thank you for your account, and they'll begin discussing future plans. You'll see two of the groups. One of them is Dallin Winterhound, of the Emerald Enclave, is involved with investigations into recent dragon attacks in the Misty Forest. One of the other leaders, King Melindrak, waves off his concern, saying the dragon attacks in the area have stopped since his elves increased their patrols, fortifying their positions. But it would not hurt to go check.
Dragon attacks in the Emerald Forest?
In the Misty Forest.
Misty Forest.
Yep.
Candy Mountain Chocolate.
You also will. Oh, I feel good. So those talks will go on for a little bit about what to do, and finally they come onto the decision that they will ask you guys to go check out the Misty Forest to see what's going on, to give them an update.
Cool.
If there are dragons in the area, we need to know.
We'll just kill them all.
Maybe, yeah. If there's multiple, then it'd be careful, but yes.
As long as it's not a nice dragon.
I mean, I'd be happy.
After
if it was a nice
probably
dragon.
about 10 minutes of discussing that, you hear the doors open behind you. As another human woman walks in, the council will greet her and say, "Thank you for coming." Oh my gosh, I can't pronounce this name.
Go for it.
Otar Likarnos. Otar
Otherwise known as
Likarnos.
competition.
Okay, licking toes? What?
I'm sorry, she was already in the room. This is Elia.
Elia.
Her human guise is Elia. So
Is
she
she attractive?
decently, yeah.
More
So
attractive
she is
than
going to
But not as attractive as
she's going to have so in her hand she has an envelope that she's going to pass to one of you. That is an invite.
I am the best dressed in talking.
Who is she sitting next to? She's sitting next to Laryl Silverhand. She's going to tell you. She's going to say, "This is Elia, or her true name, which is Otarlia Carnos.
What
She is
people call
a-
her, Elia?
Chromatic.
You can call her whatever she wants. She is a silver dragon.
Oh, nice.
She is here from the Council of Metallic Dragons. They have a council of their own, and the council's delegates have asked you all to attend. They want to.
You know how much Devo likes dragons. Anything with horns, really.
Yes. So they ask that you come and attend their council meeting to get a better gauge on who you are.
Attend Metallic Dragon Council.
Are they on our side?
Yeah.
They don't know yet.
Well,
So she will say, "We don't know. The council is trying to get us to join, but we're not sure yet."
What do I know about metallic dragons? Are they?
They're nice.
Would I know anything?
They're typically good.
Would I know
So-
anything about them?
Maybe. I don't know about much more than anybody else.
So there's the chromatic dragons that are evil. There's the metallic dragons that are good.
Would I know that they don't like each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a pretty. For legend lore as it goes, dragons are pretty rare anyway. But knowing like the concepts like colored dragons are bad, or metallic dragons are good. That's kind of like a standard.
You have Tiamat, and was it Behemoth? Bahamut being the platinum dragon, that's good, and the Tiamat's the
colored dragon.
the colored dragon with the 5 heads, that's bad.
Got it.
But yeah, so the session goes on, but they keep discussing what else the future holds. But you guys have gotten about all you can out of the meeting. So you have 2 leads forward. They want you to attend the council at some point soon, and then they want you to go explore the Misty Forest.
Where's the council at? Is it nearby?
I don't think it's that nearby. Let me go look. Exactly
By the
where
way, I
it's
think I had to
Where's
head out
the
of here around 6
Yeah.
today.
We're probably
Yeah, I gotta head out at like 5:55, so.
we're probably about done for today. Let me look real quick.
49.
Yep. Got a whole
Count
6
down the
minutes.
seconds.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Uh-oh.
At this rate, I'll have to leave immediately.
See ya.
Well, congrats on the marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda
Void is honored. Void didn't let it show, but he was honored to be the best man.
I knew it would be.
He appreciated it.
And Nick has another +2 to his AC for another 4 days.
25 AC, pretty good, pretty good.
24 right now because I gave
so
him my cloak of protection.
That's right.
The Metallic Dragon Council is in the Nether Mountains. So if we unlock the map and move it, you guys are here in Waterdeep, and the Nether Mountains are
right there.
there. So
Where's
it's
the
a
Misty
good.
Forest?
Oh, that's right there.
Where's? I don't know if I see it offhand.
The Reaching Woods.
Let me go see if this tells me where it's at.
There's
Hang on.
Forest of Worms. There's Forgotten Forest. There's Parnance.
Is it down there?
Yeah, I'm seeing if this tells me.
Yeah, could you scroll down because we don't see it on the northern side of the map.
Nope. It's not there. Is it that one right there? No. It's not. Unless it's in a different continent or part
I was
of
just
the...
trying to see if it was close to the same spot.
No.
Trying to see real quick. Hang on.
Probably not.
There's the Reaching Wood. That area is close to... Why? There's Forest of Worms. There's Forgotten Forest.
Oh, it's somewhere. We can decide later which
What's
one.
Yeah,
we go
I'll
to
figure
first.
out where it's at. I don't know why.
What's that forest that's a little east of Parnast? Have we been there yet?
Could we ask
Is that it?
Forest.
Just like right above.
Otar, Lenards, Tarnors, Nas?
The dragon?
Yes.
You just call her Elia.
Elia, would you happen to have an image of your teleportation circle for your council meeting area that we could write down?
So you guys are probably gonna leave the council at this point because they're
Yeah,
done
it's our
with you.
breakup.
And she will leave too because there's not much more for her. So she will say
Right before we break up,
yes.
I talked to somebody about finding a buyer for our potion of gaseous form.
I'll take it.
So he will get with you after the meeting. It should
Okay.
take a couple of minutes.
Yep.
One of the lords of Waterdeep can get that sold pretty easily.
Yep.
Is it a very rare item?
Yep. Rare, blue.
It's rare. Okay. That wouldn't be too awful.
Yeah, it'd be somewhere for like 3,000.
Can I buy a juice that
1,000
makes
to
you
5,000.
explode?
500 to 5,000.
What do you call that?
Juice that makes you explode. You
Gasoline.
immediately cast Fireball at the 9th level and your
Center on
location.
yourself.
And it's centered directly on your location. Damage cannot be prevented by you or your allies.
Okay.
That's juice that makes you explode.
Yeah. So she will.
Juice that makes you explode.
Yes.
For real?
Google it, yeah.
But she will say.
Okay.
So Elia will get with you guys, and she's like, the council would like to meet sooner than later.
Yeah.
So if you leave with me now, I will fly you there.
She'll fly us there.
Could you also
I'm
just
fine
like
with that.
fly us back in the Misty Forest? Maybe, depending if it's on the way back.
If
it's in,
I can't
if
promise
it's in your
that.
home direction.
I can't
Yeah.
promise that.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That's probably what we'll settle
Yes, and that's where. Yeah, so she'll tell you that. So
Probably makes the most
if you go
sense.
now, she will fly you there personally.
Yeah. Why not?
But otherwise, she
Who
cannot
else
get you
can say
there.
they've flown on a dragon?
True.
Like 4 people, probably.
on. We've done it
Donkey
before,
from
haven't we?
Shrek.
No, we just did the cast.
No,
More
he's
than that.
the dragon's flown on top of him.
Oh, are you saying Donkey's a bottom?
More like he lays on his back. Anyway.
So,
But potion
anyway.
of gaseous form, so for 3, 4, 5.
It's rare.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll.
That's
Oh
funny.
yeah, that's a classic. I mean, this was a guy like searching for a buyer for us, so he's not going to take a low bid offers.
I mean, yeah, he'll try and get you a decent deal on it. He'll sell it for 2,900.
29. Yeah, split 6 ways.
Yep.
What is that?
I don't know. Let's call it 3,000 to split it 6
Yeah.
ways easily. It's 500 apiece.
Cool.
Everybody had 500.
So, yes. So you guys have 2 new ways to go, or 2 new places to go.
Cool.
Oh, we'll ride the dragon to go that way, I'm assuming.
Yes, I assume so.
Oh shoot! How much gold did we have the first time?
2032.
2032. So 2832. I'll text Ethan that.
28, 2532.
2532 plus the 500, so 3032.
No, it should be 2032 plus 500.
20. Okay.
2532 is the total.
2532.
If
All right.
well, 2032 of it he might already have. I don't know.
No,
He wouldn't.
because he
We
wrote it
didn't.
down because
Yeah,
he
just
said to
showed.
hold it.
So, yep.
2532 added gold. Is there no quest reward for that other than alliances joining us in the fight?
Yeah, that's pretty much all you're going for at this point. Is you're doing their bidding so that you can get them to join in the fight at the end.
And would you text me later the character sheet? About
Yes. Yep.
why-
I will. Yep.
Her items
Alright.
and all that.
All right. Well, that's
See
where
you
we're
later.
gonna
See
call.
you.
Oh, hey, do you have like 2 minutes? You may not have 2 minutes, but I'm gonna ask real quick. So technically, we're supposed to be on again for next week. Do we want to continue? Do we want to do that? Can we do that?
I'm good with that. All right.
Sounds good to me.
Hold on.
Bye-bye.
I
Bye.
don't think I have anything.
What's next week? The 27th.
Yes.
I'll get back to you tomorrow on that.
That's
Yeah,
my.
I already have it on
Oh,
my calendar,
actually, I might not be able to make it.
'Cause
Okay.
I can't remember.
That's my wife's birthday.
Tell her to come here. She's a guest. She can play. She can play in the.
She
captain.
can play Nick's wife. No, she
Yeah.
played a tiefling.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and call it here, and then we'll go from there.
Aye.
So let me go to long rest.
See you guys
Thank
next
you, everybody,
week,
for coming.
maybe.
Maybe next week. We'll see. Have a good one.